All right. It's baseball time, buddy.
It is baseball time. We've been dying out for some actual high stakes baseball.
I know.
You know?
I know. This has been so good, though. Everything has mattered. We already have teams eliminated. We had the fun of honestly, the Australia situation up against Korea was weird, but fun, I've never watched a baseball game that had, a team losing.
Oh my
And
God, what happened to my score bug?
did it die?
Oh, disaster! I worked so hard on that.
You did so much work to get it up there.
They keep shifting it on me on the website, dude. They're trying to just piss me off, man. Baseball. Something about baseball season. This commercial rocks. I can't even hear it.
Yeah. That's the best. Sorry, Chief Crazy Buffalo. We did started a little late here after the first half of an inning, but didn't miss much besides Paul Skeens being good.
Just mowing people down.
Got a strikeout.
How crazy is it that
Duran.
Roman Anthony is already on the Team USA?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though, is I feel like that was what Team USA was comprised of a few years back.
Yeah.
Like that now he's kind of the outlier there with a team full of all-stars. So
Yeah.
that part's pretty awesome.
For sure.
Cogs is down with Team USA. We're doing great, Cogs. We got baseball on 3 TVs
No, I think
in
you
front of
said
us.
down with Team USA.
Oh, down. I didn't know.
Like,
Because that could be taken two different ways. You're right. Down with Team USA.
yeah,
Yeah,
but that's more of a
like-
negative connotation.
Yeah,
there.
I get it. Makes sense now. We have no players on Team USA. Team USA does not, with no Corbin Carroll, we have no reason to support that team. However, Mexico, Alec Thomas, our young king, El Rey. Thank you, sir.
Bobby Witt
is
flying down the line.
I know we said that this is a watch along for Mexico versus USA, but this is also a watch along for us for Puerto Rico here.
A couple other games going on. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
make sure that this game is. Let's get
Yeah,
off
we
that.
got Venezuela versus Nicaragua kind of paused here. It's because we have 3 TVs. They're all the exact same TV, and all of the remote controls control all of the TVs. So trying to get these TVs on their own individual channels, absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare in here, Damon.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
really is. I have a question, just kind of as USA starts hitting off
Got Bryce Harper
in this
there.
lineup
Yep.
right now. We got Bobby Witt, then Bryce Harper. It's all these stars.
Sure.
Where does Corbin Carroll factor into this lineup?
That's a good question.
If he was not dealing with a broken hand,
That's a great question. I feel
he's a top of the order guy.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a top of the order guy, right? He's not just going to be.
I mean, if you put Corbin Carroll in the 7 hole, I want you dead. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna fire me up. You don't put Corbin Carroll in the 7 hole. Show some respect.
Well, and Roman Anthony is essentially here because of no Corbin Carroll, correct? That's the reason why we got Roman Anthony.
Was he the replacement for Corbin?
I mean, Buxton was already on the team, and Aaron Judge was already on the team, right? So.
But they carry more than 3 outfielders, no?
Yeah. I'm just mean like he's the guy that stepped up and essentially got a starting role with Team USA.
It's possible he's playing in replacement of Corbin. Yeah, I think that's a good call.
But he's
They
playing
have-
in left field.
So I guess
Judge is playing in right.
PCA is the other guy, and didn't he?
Oh yeah, PCA is on the team. Yeah, PCA is.
And he's
just
not starting at all.
He is not starting.
Interesting. Over Roman Anthony?
You also got Ernie Clement, Paul Goldschmidt, Will Smith.
Forgot Paul Goldschmidt was on this team.
Mm-hmm. I only remembered that because of the TikTok from Alex Bregman from yesterday that I once again turned into a sitcom.
I think I might have learned from that as well.
It's like, oh, look there's Paul.
Why is Kershaw on this team?
I know that's your
It's like
problem.
they're trying to be unlikable.
To you.
To a lot of people.
Yes.
I hate Kershaw.
I know you do. Cog suggested that Corbin would be hitting leadoff. It's possible.
This is quite the coaching staff. Michael Young, Freddie Gonzalez,
Yeah.
Brian McCann,
Yeah.
Matt Holliday, Andy Pettit, David Ross.
I would argue that they would go pretty far in this tournament as a team.
Yeah, I mean, I think Corbin probably hits leadoff too, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't
Right.
know. He should be one of the first two guys. He's, I think, a better hitter than Bryce Harper, who's hitting second. But Bryce Harper, probably has a little bit of a thing going with being like the guy.
Yeah.
What do you make of Bryce saying that the Olympics is bigger than the WBC?
I disagree with that.
I mean, I just don't think the level of baseball is the same. Like
It would not be.
Yeah, this is like the pinnacle of international baseball, way more so than what any Olympics will be.
You are not getting Paul Skeens and Tarek Skubal to even participate in a mid-season July Olympics, right? And also on top of that, I think that what they've done is they've made the World Baseball Classic into the Olympics of baseball. And that's what it needed to be. That's what they needed to do. That's how they needed to commit to it. And it took a while to get there, but that's where they're at now. When you have the top, when you have the top stars in the game performing, playing in the tournament, then you've succeeded, right? It's the caliber of the athlete. Like, don't get me wrong, baseball is just great. So there is something to love about Czechia sending, guys that work at the supermarket and lawyers and a guy that monitors their nuclear radiation situation, to play on a team, right? I don't completely hate that, but that's only going to draw so much interest. Whereas what they've done with this is really they've made the top stars in baseball want to compete for their country and participate in this tournament. If you do it during a time where it's going to be detrimental to teams who are in a pennant race, at the trade deadline, like, it's just not going to work.
Well, and ultimately, you're paid by those teams. So it's like, I know there was a little bit of a situation with the insurance, like we talked about, but I don't know how that would work for the Olympics. Guys are paid to be on the organization that is paying them their paychecks.
100%.
And the priority, if it's tasked with that versus this, I think should be playing for your employer rather than taking time off in the middle of the season, as much as that might suck, because you want to be a part of the Olympics and whatnot. But I thought that was a kind of a ridiculous statement from Bryce Harper. I was like, I don't know, man. I remember, early in my life when baseball was at the Olympics, it meant nothing. This means something. The last WBC meant something. And I think that's, I like this form of it. I think it works out well. Olympics, guess what? Guess what, Bryce Harper? The Olympics has soccer too. Is that the biggest competition in soccer?
Absolutely
or
not.
Is it called the World Cup?
It's the World Cup. By far.
I mean, come on, dude. Just because the Olympics host the sport doesn't mean that it's the pinnacle of the sport. It's a ridiculous concept.
Well, on top of that, now I hear people are talking about the other sports and how lame they are, whatever. The bigger point is participation from your biggest stars. And is it going to be, like you said, with soccer, is it going to be lost in the shuffle with all the other Olympic sports? It's not to say it wouldn't kind of emerge as one of the most interesting of the Olympic sports, but it's just going to be one of many, right? Whereas with this, it gets, like I said the other day, it gets the full stage. This is all about baseball, and it's happening during a time where everybody gets really excited about baseball. However, the games we're watching are meaningless. So what they've managed to do is figure out a way to get the top stars to participate during a time where the other games aren't really that interesting to watch, even if those stars were on their teams. And, again, to me, this is the only time that this kind of tournament can happen for baseball.
Yeah.
Someone had asked today, and I don't think we really got a chance to answer it, but they asked about a play-in tournament for baseball, similar to what we have now with the NBA. This is all new and strange to me, Damon, so it's hard for me to say yes to it. However, I will admit that things that they do in World Baseball Classic and things they do in other tournaments and such do make it more fun. And it almost makes our version of the playoffs or our version of, high stakes games seem lame by comparison.
Wouldn't you say that the play-in is kind of the wild card game, though? It's the way it's
Sure.
kind
That's
of
fair to say.
constituted.
Yeah,
in
the way they
MLB.
expanded the number of teams
Yeah.
in the playoffs and all
Yeah.
of that. That's in general. Like I felt like that was something I got, and I felt like other baseball fans didn't get. Like the season was the playoff, essentially. You know what I mean? Like you're playing 162 games. You were playing to make the playoffs. So that's one of the reasons Jesse hates the idea of expanding the playoffs and why baseball purists hate the idea of expanding the playoffs. The more teams you let in, the more any one of those teams could win, which is fine, and that's fun for us fans to watch.
It's fun for Dbacks fans. I mean, it really. I would say like
what a pitch. What a pitch.
The Diamondbacks fan in me prefers this system significantly. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I do think about like the days in which like winning the pennant meant everything because it got you straight into the World Series. How cool was that situation of like just finish with the best record in the National League and you're in the World Series?
Cal Raleigh strikes out with
bad
bases
strikeout
loaded.
too.
Yeah,
really bad strikeout.
Yeah. Ball would have been
looked
a
like a
ball for
caveman
sure.
swinging a club up there.
Hey.
That's what Matt Vasgersian would
Yes.
say if you swung at that pitch and rode to the show.
Correct. Damon would attack Matt Vasgersian.
And then
for
I'd
saying
scream at I get it.
Yeah.
It was a bad swing. Christ, Matt. Let me live. I'm just trying to have fun and play a
having
video
a good
game.
time. Speaking of that, watching the Dominican team feels like watching someone play MLB The Show on Rookie. You know? It doesn't even seem like it's hard for them at all to
This
do what
guy's
they're doing on this.
electric, Derek. Oh, my God.
Despagne?
Alfredo Despagne.
For Cuba?
He looks like he's about 5'10",
Yeah.
300 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the big fella.
Holy hell.
He is as wide as he is
This
tall.
is like, I played against so many kids that were built like this and with on my team
That's
growing
how
up.
I was built as a child. So, yes, very much so.
I played with a lot of kids who were built like that I mean, they could swing the bat a little bit, but they just didn't have the athleticism to be, making it to the next level. And I don't know. I love to see a guy like this. Oh, I was really hoping that there was one out. I thought they were going to turn two there.
Yeah.
And I thought that we were going to see how far down the line that he was from being at first base.
Yeah.
Insane.
Martin Maldonado's helmet, by the way, for Team Puerto Rico, incredible. Not only is it amazing with the Puerto Rican flag on it, but he also looks like Captain America. And I'm here for that.
Those Air Force jerseys are pretty cool, actually.
Those are, yeah. Rooting on Paul Skeens, am I right?
Yeah. Skeener.
Imagine being like, I was going to be a U.S. Air Force pilot, but instead I decided to be the best pitcher in Major League Baseball.
That'd be crazy.
What's happening? Are we no longer live? Nope, we're still good. There's just something on. There's a box. Huh? Oh.
It was just a local recording.
Let me guess, we're out of space again.
We are out of space again.
There's not enough hard drives in the world for this.
Which
office.
logo do you like better, the one that's on the hat or the one that's on the jersey for USA?
I like the one on the jersey better. I'm not a fan of the one on the hat. I've never been. They've used that one for years, haven't they?
I'm not a.
The U.S. with
To
the
be
star.
honest with you, I'm not particularly a huge fan of either one of them.
No, I'm not either.
I think both.
I
kinda
like
stink.
Nicaragua's word mark on their jersey better than most of the jerseys in World Baseball Classic. I'm not lying. Their blue is also very sharp as well.
Is that Ron Washington as their manager?
Oh, I don't know. No way. No way. That'd be amazing.
Oh, it's sorry, Dusty Baker.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty's lost some weight. Looks good.
Oh, yeah, he does look good. Let's go, Dusty. I feel like there should be more mustaches with the U.S. Air Force guys there in attendance. Maybe that's just my thought.
Maybe they're not like actually
What
like Air Force guys. They're
Damon,
just.
What are these empty seats about?
Oh, rich people, man.
There is a lot of empty seats behind. Oh, God,
Come
I
on,
hate that.
H-Town. Dude, this would be so much cooler for Puerto Rico if Lindor was playing.
I know.
Like it literally
I know.
makes or breaks the team.
Yeah.
If Lindor was playing shortstop and hitting freaking third, like Puerto Rico's a different squad, you know?
Did you see the Panama pinch hitter go after the manager for Panama today?
No.
Oh my God. I still don't have a really strong understanding of what happened there, but apparently a guy who has not been playing very much, like, I want to say, struck out, and he came back to the dugout and like literally had to be restrained and like tackled to the bench to keep him from fighting his own manager.
That's crazy.
Only in the World Baseball Classic, man.
Cogs is asking if he says he wonders if we can get a cheese, man. I mean, Alejandro Kirk, you look ridiculous.
On,
you look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous for multiple reasons, but that was probably
the two best catchers in baseball last year both have two of the worst strikeouts you'll ever see in your entire life so far.
Big time.
Hey,
if you're here in the chat, by the way, smash that like button.
Oh, please do so.
Please smash that like button.
We're here all night.
We are here for a while. We don't even know when we're going to eat or hydrate ourselves. But
probably never.
Yeah.
Cogs wants to know if he is saying he wonders if he can get an Alec Mexico jersey this year at Chase. It'd be a big, big missed opportunity from Dbacks brass to miss out on that twice in 3 years. I
have a feeling, and I could be wrong about this. I don't know, but I have a feeling that they might not be able to do that. Like, that might not come down to the Diamondbacks.
Fanatics, no? I mean, yes. Fanatics has the WBC jerseys.
But it's not like the Diamondbacks specifically have a partnership with Fanatics. MLB has a partnership with Fanatics, and the WBC is a MLB tournament, right? Like, this is put on by MLB. So
doesn't Fanatics send them their jerseys, though, that they have in the team shop?
Look, man, you're not going to get any argument from me. If I was in charge of merchandise, I would have every single Diamondbacks player's jersey that played on one of these teams. Maybe not a Christian Robinson, or maybe not a, no disrespect, but maybe not a Drew Jones.
Well, it's just Alec, Jerry, Cattell.
Yeah,
should be
the guys from the main roster.
The guys who the fan base is connected to. Obviously, I think that, like Carlos Santana, maybe not, because, we haven't seen him play yet for the team. So it's not like who's really going to go spend $200 on a Carlos Santana jersey.
Fair.
But especially a Mexico jersey, Derek.
Goes so hard.
I mean, well, it's just like your fan base will love it.
Right.
There's a lot of Dbacks fans that are rooting for Team Mexico.
Yeah.
And to get an Alec Thomas Dbacks Mexico jersey is a cool combo. For Dominican, like, Jerry and Cattell are the guys of this fan base. So it's like, I think it makes sense to have those jerseys available for your franchise. And I wish they would do cool things like that.
Well, again, I would like a Perdomo Dominicana jersey. I would like a Cattell Dominicana jersey. Like,
what about a Paul Goldschmidt USA jersey? They probably could sell that in the team shop, and people would buy it.
But I think overall, my thought is that you have a fan base when it comes to baseball that loves to buy this unique type of stuff. They like to have a jersey for a player on the World Baseball Classic team. They might go out and get a Nolan Arenado Puerto Rico jersey just because they like it, or they want to wear something different. Like, I don't know. I was always kind of one of those people. I like to root for the guys that nobody, at least in my mind, nobody else was rooting for, and I like to have obscure,
it's always
jerseys and
fun
stuff.
to pick like a guy. I mean, honestly, Derek, like, that's kind of what I did with Jerry. He just became so much more than that.
Right.
That I think that,
right.
And part of the reason I did that with Jerry is because I was like, I think this people are giving up on a 21-year-old, 22-year-old kid and being like, well, he has no power forever, and
yet you attack Jordan Lawler every single day.
But Jordan
of your
Lawler's
life.
always been older than Geraldo Perdomo was.
No,
in
but
those
he's
years.
not older than Geraldo. He hasn't always been older than Geraldo Perdomo. That's factually untrue.
Last year he was by a lot. Than when we were talking about Jerry.
He is not ever going to be older than Geraldo Perdomo.
I didn't say he was older than Geraldo Perdomo. In general, I was just saying that when you look at like the year that Jerry, everybody was like, well, he sucks. His rookie year, he was 21. I guess Jordan Lawler's 23, but Jordan Lawler was terrible at 23, and Geraldo Perdomo at 23 has an All-Star appearance.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock that, but you could also argue it is based on at what time, what age were they when they came up, and what age did they get through their initial struggles? Like if Lawler has that breakout year this year, then yeah, he's like right in the same kind of boat as Jerry.
Absolutely.
But that's why that breakout year.
And you know what? I give a lot of credit. I'll give a lot of credit to the people that are like, I'm Team Jordan Lawler right now. That's my guy that I'm going to war with. Than I will in a month into the season when the guy has 7 bombs he's already hit and he's going crazy. Like I'm not gonna personally, I'll be rooting for him, but I'm never gonna claim to be like I was Mr. Jordan Lawler. That would be unfair. So people, if you're a Jordan Lawler believer, let us know in the chat right now. I'd love to hear it.
Ernesto with a great comment. He says the 1999 Team USA basketball logo should have been adopted forever by all sports. That was elite. No argument there for me. Double for Nolan Arenado. Let's go, baby. Oh, no, it was a steal. Never mind. Luis Ariz? No, wrong game. I'm watching this game. I'm watching 2 games at the same time, and I'm confused by
Luis Ariz doesn't steal bases, brother.
He doesn't. Yeah, I know. You're right. I just saw his face on
I wish Gabby was playing in this, man. I kind of do. I know he's had the injury issues, and I said that I was happy that he wasn't, but like now I'm like, I wish Gabby was on the Venezuelan team.
Yeah, it would be probably.
I'd be all in on Venezuela right now.
Yeah.
Dude, they got a good squad. I'm looking at their team, Derek. Like, their team is nasty.
Arenado out. Good evening, J. Army Strong. Good to see you, buddy.
As with a lot of these teams, though, that I keep saying their team is nasty, then you look at their pitching staff and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Really,
they're not nasty.
That is what sets Japan apart, and that's what sets Team USA apart.
Absolutely.
And the problem is that Team USA's players are not going to be there for them in their biggest games.
Yeah.
That's the problem for Team USA.
Yeah. Well, from a pitching standpoint, absolutely.
From a pitching standpoint. I have not heard anything about Yoshinobu Yamamoto being done for the Japanese team. I'm not hearing this about
Otani's
their
probably
guys.
pitching the
He is
final.
not. He's not allowed to pitch.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, he did not get because of the injury, the elbow injury, or
Derek. They're probably gonna. This is what they're gonna do since I've already clocked that they're just making this a whole like Otani Disney Channel movie. Win.
I know where you're going with this.
They're gonna be like, oh, he can't pitch, and then in that last inning against Team USA, they're gonna go, wait, who's that coming out of the bullpen? Oh my God! If that isn't Shohei Otani, just like in 2023, they're bringing him out of the pen and he's going to shut it down. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Shohei gets his second save against USA in the WBC. He gets to add to his resume. It's already written in the stars. It's such a joke.
I hate you.
You hate how right I am.
Yeah, I hate how right you probably are.
Also, I will say Venezuela does have Ranger Suarez and they do have Eduardo Rodriguez. Yes. So they got 2 guys.
Yeah, Ranger. Yeah.
And you're right. I didn't realize, Mark, that there's probably a reason that he's not on this team, and it's because they have both Contreras and Perez.
Yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. But Salvi could play first, but also they have Arias and the other Contreras, so one of those guys has to play first. They have Gino. They have Glaber. They have Acuna, Churio. Like, this team rules, dude.
I know.
This team kind of rules.
I know.
It might be the 3rd best team.
Behind Japan and Dominican Republic?
Fourth best team. I should say. Yeah, but then what do you do, Cogs? Do you do like is your infield defense really going to be like Glaber back to shortstop, Arias at second, and Gino at third? Like that sounds like the worst infield defensively that I could possibly imagine. Just a bunch of pudgy dudes who can't really move all that well laterally.
Bryce Terang. What is Gino playing? Is he playing third or is he DHing for them?
That's a good question. Let's see here. I feel like their DH spot is pretty valuable on that team because they got a lot of dudes that they probably would prefer to have be the
Wilson
DH.
Contreras is DHing and Gino's playing third.
That's what I'm. One of the Contreras essentially has to DH, I would think, or Arias. One of those guys has to, because one of them's catching, or Salvi's catching.
God,
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
You're not wrong.
They have they're stocked at like first in catcher.
Venezuela could win this whole thing.
They're good.
They really could.
They have a good team, man.
I mean, Ronald Acuna Jr. leading off, Jackson Chourio, Luis Ariz. Then you have Contreras. You have Wilson Contreras, Gino.
Well, first you have William, right, and then you have Wilson.
No, Wilson's the DH.
Oh, it's Wilson and then William. Yeah,
Williams behind the plate.
Then Gino, Abreu,
and then is that
Gleyber Torres on the back
at
end,
second,
and then
Jimenez at shortstop.
Andres Jimenez at shortstop.
Yeah, I mean they have a major leaguer at every position, and their pitching is fairly deep.
I mean, they got a couple decent starters. Yeah, I mean,
Yandris Gomez pitched today for them. Yeah.
Dude, they do have a good team.
Yeah, for real. Legitimately, watch out for Venezuela. In fact,
dude, Abreu hit 22 bombs last year. He's like underrated good. I didn't realize he was. I always say this about people, like legitimately, Derek, like 5 to 10 times a year, a new baseball player unlocked for Damon Dog.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, how did I have no clue that this guy even like existed? Like I didn't even know who Wilyer Abreu was, much less that he's a guy that hits 250 with 20 home runs. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Crazy, and he's 26. He's a good player. Guess I'm just an idiot.
Well, it's because I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm showing my age here. That's a name right there. That is a name on the back of that jersey. That Cuban player. It filled up every inch of real estate on the back of his jersey. It was amazing. I feel like offensively, things have changed. Where a good player, like back in my day, you had to hit like 30 home runs to be considered like a good player, almost like 30 minimum. You know what I mean? Like if you were coming to me talking about you hit 20 home runs, I'm like, okay, great.
You think?
This was during a time where at least for me, my baseball fandom is post strike, right?
I mean, like Jeter's putting up 20 bombs, like.
Oh, I'm not. No. You're not. I'm not saying like batting average and other things factor in there as well. But I'm saying if someone hit 250 with 20 home runs, that
wouldn't be that great.
That would not be. Yeah. You'd be an average player. It feels like.
And that's where I think the math changed because the math started showing that you would prefer people that are 250 with 20 bombs over a guy that hit 300 with 3 home runs, because you probably could find guys like that, but. They just their OPS is significantly lower than someone that's.
We're about to get our first run scored here. We're in team. Oh, come on, get around
there.
Drop
the trailer.
Come on.
Oh my days, he's out.
Out at the plate, you loser.
Drop the trailer, dog.
Roman Anthony. By Duran. Duran got Roman Anthony out. Teammates.
Roman Anthony baseball savant coming up, because I got to see how fast this guy is. Okay, 59th percentile speed. I would have assumed
average.
I would have assumed
thought he was faster
than that. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So I think that was right there. That's what I saw. A guy that wasn't running super fast.
No, he was not running super fast at all. It's like he looked like he was really trying hard to get around third base.
Hell of a relay. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
He's kind of slow as hell. Guys, chat, am I wrong? Is he slow as hell, or is that just me?
Yeah, Cogs is right. Jaron Duran, how dare you make me root for you? What a freaking relay, man. I want to see the relay. I don't care about the tag. Ooh. I don't know.
He might have got under.
I don't know. Look at Uncle Sam wants the cans on. Uncle Sam says get the cans on.
Bring out the cans.
What's up, Chris Talks Sports? I think Chris Talks Sports may have formerly been Cool Bro. Give me a hell yeah if that's the case. But I had a chance to meet him a couple of times. He says, Derek, will you be at SmackDown on Friday? Yes, unfortunately.
Derek can't say no to
Oh,
things like
God.
that.
I literally can't say no. I was like, no,
He tries.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I refuse to go to Tucson to watch AEW Collision. That's something I did not want to do. And that's no offense to Tucson or you. That's just
you're low-key a Tucson lover. That's the thing about you.
I'm a Tucson liker.
I think
Okay?
I think that you like to talk a big game, and then every time you go, you're like, I had the best time in Tucson.
Had a good time.
Yeah. You're like, I had the best food. I'm like, correct?
Oh,
Correct.
it's true.
Derek, I have news I just found out right now, and I think I have a new third team that I'm willing to pick. Gerardo Parra is the first base coach for Team Venezuela.
Oh my God.
That is my third team.
Yeah, we got 2 Diamondbacks on that team.
Dominican Republic, Team Australia because of our great fans, and then of course right below, Team Venezuela, as Alec Thomas tracks a ball down and ends the inning, and it's still 0-0.
What a freaking relay.
They have, so Derek, in their coaching staff, they have Miguel Cabrera as their hitting coach.
Oh my God.
They have Johan Santana as their pitching coach, and they have Gerardo Parra as their first base coach.
Okay, I want to see.
And Victor Martinez is their assistant manager.
I want to see this group of managers play the group of managers for Team USA.
yeah.
Immediately. Robinson
Chirinos is on the coaching staff.
Serious?
He's the bench coach.
That's amazing.
It's electric, dude. What a team.
Speaking of electric,
I love this Venezuelan team.
I didn't show you. I didn't get a chance to show you, but the Dominican team had like one of their baseball like legends in there, older gentleman, doing a little dancing, celebrating with the boys, wearing the jacket, wearing the DR chain. It's great.
It's kind of. Do you think it's kind of nuts that Arias is playing first here? I feel like that's the guy you DH. I mean, he's so bad at fielding. I'm just thinking about my team and like, you know, kind of how I'd like to see us maximize our best output here. I mean, he's 4th percentile in range and 26th in arm strength, and that's at first base last season. And
I don't know, man. I mean,
Wilson Contreras is 90th in range and 76th in arm strength. I mean, we're literally talking about one of the best first basemen in baseball versus one of the worst first basemen in baseball, and they have one guy DHing and one guy hitting.
Well, this is a meaningless game.
Yeah, fair.
It's a meaningless game against a bad opponent, so maybe that's the reason why they have a rise at first today, just to get Wilson Contreras off his feet for a day.
What up, Mark? Saying y'all remember O-Dog? Of course, bro.
I see O-Dog every single day I go out there.
Do you actually?
Oh,
that's actually there are certain things that I get jealous with Derek when he says like, when Derek's like, yeah, I was out at the facility today and O-Dog slapped me on the ass and said you know, like
that is something O-Dog would do.
And like, and you know, then I said something to him in Spanish and I'm like, damn, that's literally my dream.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite player went from, like, O-Dog to, like, Parra to, like, I don't know.
You like those infielders, don't
Jerry.
You? Yeah.
I mean, those have been my guys over the years. Those have been all my favorite players.
The thing I love about O-Dog is, like, this is no disrespect to anybody. Like, the one thing like, when I say the stuff I do about guys, like, being nice to me and not being nice to me and whatever, these guys have so much going on, and they have such a right to not even take the time to be nice to people like media members and stuff, right? You know, I know they are, and so many of them are, but O-Dog puts in such an additional effort to be personable.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
Appreciated for sure.
Like, he'll say hi to you and he'll dap you up, but then he'll also make sure to be like, you good? Everything good with you? And you're like, I don't even know. Like, some days I want to like be like, No, it's not.
It's the kid when he gets asked by the reporter and he's like,
yeah. A little tear goes down my face. Yeah, exactly. Like, no, O-Dog, I had a really bad morning. But I'm not going to waste your time with it.
Oh, dog, I appreciate you asking. I've had a horrible morning.
Yeah.
Let's not get into it, but thank you so much for being there for me.
Oh, I got to talk to you about my wife not doing the dishes, oh, dog. It's crazy.
Oh, dog, does your wife do the dishes?
Does she do the dishes when you cook? I mean, we have a rule in our house, at least a rule I thought we established of whoever cooks doesn't have to do the dishes, but not when I cook, just 70% of the time.
I forgot Nick Gonzalez is on Team Mexico. Derek, Nick Gonzalez being the pro baseball player that I've played against the most in my life.
Right.
It's not even close.
That's right.
I've played against Nick Gonzalez no less than like 30 times because, the Southern Arizona baseball community is pretty tight. And yeah, he got to be insane, but like his rise was pretty remarkable. I didn't remember him like being like super crazy when we were like 12, 13 about.
Mhm.
And then by the time we were in like late high school, it was like, oh shit, this kid's fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like something that happened like super fast. And then he went to New Mexico State and he was
Stanuel Rivera.
dirty at New Mexico State. Yeah, Stanuel with knock. That's a professional hitter right
He's
there.
a professional hitter with a professional beard. Chris Talk Sports is so right. We could talk.
It is cool, bro, by the way, Derek.
I know it was him. We could talk all day long about all of these jerseys in baseball. I think Cuba's is pretty good.
Cuba.
But Team Mexico.
No, they have a great vibe.
It's the best.
No,
it's the best jersey.
I think it might be.
I mean, the green. I think everybody else's is pretty like generic. Everything's red, white, and blue. Look at how many teams: Puerto Rico, Cuba, Nicaragua.
You don't like that typeface on the Puerto Rico jersey though.
I'm not big on it.
I kind of like it, dude.
It's hard for me. Like it's
better than just like the cursive on everything.
Yeah, no, and they've had that for a number of years, so it's not like I'm not used to it. I think that was it. Maybe more. I don't like how it's aligned. I don't like the right alignment. It bothers me. There's things I don't like about it.
I think Nicaragua's is cool. Their typeface on the front with the cursive.
Yes,
but
I think
other
it's
than
amazing.
them, I think all the rest of the cursive jerseys, kind of like Venezuela's right there. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Put some effort into it, man. It doesn't.
It's raining in Puerto Rico,
and that's why I like these Puerto Rico jerseys because they actually have something different that they tried to do.
Shout out to every Puerto Rican person for either having a
poncho or
an umbrella. I've never seen a crowd this prepared for rain to be falling.
Yeah, the USA jersey sucks, Jeremy.
100%. Alec?
We got
Thomas
Alec up here.
Against Paul Skeens? Alec bomb incoming?
Skeens doesn't want to pitch to him.
No, he's scared.
I get it, Paulie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to pitch to this absolute stud either. He's seeing Alec's hair flow out the back of the helmet, and he's like, damn, this guy's good.
My wife is very much on board with the Diamondbacks having a giveaway where it's a hat with Alec's hair coming out of the back. Like,
no, that's a good idea.
I told her about the Alec hair night, and she was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." I was like, "But wait, caveat: his hair, which looks cool without a hat on, looks even cooler with a baseball cap. So what if it was just the curly hair coming out of the back?" Oh, At. Don't feel bad.
Skeens is just so good.
Just nasty. Look, he looks like he's getting ornery out there. Like he looks like he's like starting to talk shit.
He was
feel
talking
himself
shit
a little bit, right?
He was talking shit right there.
He said, "Sit down, Potsy."
Don't mind if I kick my feet up.
Yeah,
there.
please get comfortable.
Make myself.
We're gonna be
comfy.
here for 6 more innings. But with the way Paul Skeens is pitched, get back! Wait, why would that even been? No, what would that even have been? He just ran over. He just overran first base. Did he turn? Did he start to make the turn?
Yeah, he might have turned when he saw that the ball went past.
Yeah.
He obviously thought he went a little bit, or else he wouldn't have tried to go back.
That's a good point.
Bryce Harper, nice going.
Bryce.
Hey, Bryce, don't be afraid to stretch out a little bit, bro.
What?
Don't be afraid to maybe give us some splits. We could use a little bit of effort there, brother. If it was the Olympics, I would have really tried to catch that baseball. But since it's just the World Baseball Classic, I don't really feel like it.
I didn't completely stretch out.
I'm gonna tweet that now. Maybe if it was the Olympics, Bryce Harper would have tried to catch that.
This is actually how social media works for us, you guys. We sit here, we laugh at a joke that we made, and then we immediately figure out how to workshop it to perfect it for Twitter. Got another hit here for Venezuela. Who is that? Is that Ronald Acuna Jr.? It's Cruz. No, it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's what I thought it was. Oh, got him.
Wow.
What a throw by Aaron Judge. Oh, we need a replay of that. Let me see that again.
Damn, dude.
Come on, give it to me.
Just crown him?
Yeah, he's very good. He's very big. Why? Why did you even try to extend that, honestly?
Damn.
Perfect throw.
Great throw.
Perfect throw.
Adrian, I don't know exactly what you want out of us. We can't broadcast games on YouTube. That, for obvious reasons, is not a thing that's allowed. But, yeah, we're doing a watch-along.
This is the watch-along. You're watching it.
With
two dudes
the game,
yapping.
and you could turn on the game, and then if you want to hear us yap, you can watch along.
In fact,
if you don't, you could
I don't
turn off
want
the watch
to
along.
attack you, Adrian, but this particular game is just on Fox 10, local television. Even if you're not here in this state, it's on whatever your Fox local affiliate is showing it. You don't even need to pay for anything in order to get this. I don't even think you need rabbit ears. Most of these digital televisions will allow you just to watch Channel 10. So just turn your damn TV on, man. Oh, Cog says drop a. Oh, we got Puerto Rico busting things wide open. 3 runs score on a double. 3-run double here.
Come on, Derek.
Let's go. You will never stop me for rooting for Puerto Rico. I love the fact that
we got to put a mirror in the back.
Yeah.
So, with the stream on.
Yeah.
Are we really like super far behind? Like, what's the deal here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We were told. Someone in the chat said. Cool Bro said we're very far behind. Whatever.
I don't know. I'm watching it on game day as well, and things are happening on game day at the same time that they're happening in the game. So I don't know.
Oh, it's probably because of the delay on YouTube. Yeah, it's probably the YouTube delay coming in. Does Judge not have a good arm? I thought Judge did have a pretty good arm. I mean, I would just assume he does because he's a mammoth of a human being.
I mean, that didn't even look. That looked just like a bad send, in my opinion.
I mean, his arm is he's disgusting at defense.
Okay.
He's 86th in range, 84th in arm value, 85th in arm strength.
Well, it's because when you're 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah, but the thing is he moves so well for a guy who's 282 pounds.
Good Lord. That's a lot of man meat.
What's crazy about Judge is, like, he really could be, like, going for records if he didn't, like, become a rookie at 27 or whatever the hell he became a rookie at, which it just doesn't make any sense. How a guy that is that tall, who's this good, was not thought of as, like, the best prospect in baseball. It does, like, he's, like, so obviously just a stud. It's crazy that guys like Aaron Judge can kind of fall through the cracks a little bit, you know?
It's baseball. Baseball's so like that. Also, baseball, I mean, think about Paul Goldschmidt. Right, Paul Goldschmidt's such a perfect example of that.
Yeah, he is.
Diamondbacks drafted him.
You're like, that dude's forearms are as big as my thighs. Yeah. I think he's going to be pretty good at hitting at a major league level.
It's just kind of fun because I've never really dug into Aaron Judge's past or his history. But
it's weird, dude. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
I mean, it really doesn't. Like, early on in his career, at 19 and 20 years old, He was hitting 358, 308. He had a season where he hit 369 for Fresno State when he was in college. These are all his college numbers. Then you have him coming out. His first couple of years, I guess, are a little rough, but not bad. I mean, 283 in high A. Hit 333 in single A.
Prices on base.
Hit 278 in fall league. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you on this. I mean, maybe because you see a little bit of regression. And at one point in his major league debut with the Yankees in 2016, he hit 179. But that was only in 27 games.
I just don't know how a guy who's 6'7", 280, who hits the ball like that is like somehow like at his peak, like the number 90 prospect in baseball right before he got called up.
I mean,
that's wild.
But number 90 of the top 100 prospects in baseball is still pretty good.
Yeah, but like he's the best. Like I watch him play and I'm like, he's so clearly the best.
No, I know. But I mean, look at these numbers.
It'd be like saying Skeens is like being like, yeah, he's like a fringe top 100 guy in the prospect rankings, and you're like, fringe top 100 guy. He's 6'8" and he throws 100 on every pitch. He's just simply the best.
His first major league season with the Yankees, with a full season, he hit, in his first full season as a Yankee, he hit 52 bombs.
That's wild.
He hit 52 bombs.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. Like how is he going from being like a call up at 25?
I mean, but he followed it up with 27 and 18, 27 and 19, 9.
He got hurt.
COVID.
He got hurt. Yeah.
He got hurt in 2019. Yeah, and that's when he went down to AAA.
And 18 too, right? Because he only played 112 games that year.
Yep.
Then 2020 was the.
I think 18 was when he got hurt, and then he came back in 19, and then he came back up to the
2020 was COVID.
2020 was COVID, but then from 2021 on, he has 39 bombs, 62 bombs, 37 bombs, 58 bombs, 53 bombs. Crepes.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't really understand how a guy like this cannot be like so clearly the best prospect in baseball.
I mean,
you're like, he's fast, he throws hard, he's the biggest man I've ever seen on a baseball field, he hits everything. And you're like, cool, so why wouldn't I pick him first overall? I don't know. We're going to let the Yankees get him at 32.
I mean, there's a lot of good players taking the year Corbin Carroll was drafted, right? But, there's going to be a lot of fan bases that still say, why didn't we draft Corbin Carroll?
Oh, I mean, I think Corbin Carroll from moment one with the Diamondbacks, like right when we got him, it felt like when he was, kind of rising through the minors very fast, like in his first minor league season, you're like, oh, this guy is just different. You know what I mean? Like it always felt like Corbin Carroll was like the crown jewel of this like Mike Hazen build from a prospect standpoint from moment one. So I find it a little bit shocking that like a guy like Aaron Judge, like when he was about to get called up, was the number 90 prospect in baseball. And you're right, he was like in the 50s and then the 70s and then the 90s in 3 consecutive years. So he kind of stalled out at his later stages in the minors, and I don't understand, but interesting stuff.
Mark says, I think assessing minor league players is where the best teams get their edge. Every team has so much on their major league players that I think most players are assessed the same by most teams. Here's the problem, Mark, is that they want to centralize that data. There he goes again.
He's insane.
Aaron Judge, we're sitting here talking about how good he is. Home run.
Can we get a little bit of sound on this TV?
Of course. You want me to turn this? Which one's on? See, that's the problem. Got to get the right remote. Told you. 4 TVs. Remote chaos. That one's for that one. So put that one aside. Cast that one aside.
I'm trying to get that game
back.
Why
is that? Here, give me that.
No, I don't know why people switch the order up on us when I always order them out properly.
Yes. Keep the damn remote controls in the order of the TVs. What is so hard about that? Okay, so we're live on Venezuela, Nicaragua now. Aaron Judge, 2-0.
Emily's hiding the tacos from you, apparently, Derek.
Why?
I don't know.
What did I do now, Emily?
Emily just likes to accuse us of stuff, and I don't know.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I
I'm
could use
starving.
some tacos.
The place downstairs has buy one get one free tacos right now.
Come on, boys.
I mean, what are you clapping for? Who were you rooting for?
I told you on the show that I'm eventually in this game I'm gonna find myself rooting for USA.
God,
I am. Sorry.
stand for something, man,
I do. I stand for
or fall for anything.
I stand for my 3 teams that I love.
Oh.
Of course, my home island of the Dominican Republic. Of course, Australia, my second home, of which
Eliminated.
I've met so many brothers.
You've never met a single Australian person in your life.
I've met people that I would call family for the rest of my life from Australia.
I doubt that.
From them watching
highly
our
doubt
show, and love them so much. Shout out my guy Brad. And then of course, my third country, which is Venezuela. I just have a lot of respect for those guys in that dugout.
J. Army Strong says, does the WBC logo look like a software platform that had annoying pop-ups? 100%. That logo is for some sort of office suite that frustrates me to no end, yet I have to use every single day as part of my job. That's what that logo reminds me of. It's better than the Microsoft logo, but it could very much be the Microsoft logo. Mark says even if they centralize the data, it's still very hard to parse. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, but it still means that there won't be an advantage for teams that put more money into that, which is, like you said, I mean, assessing minor league players is a big difference maker when it comes to, organizations, franchises being able to determine the future of their team. It just feels like it's a competitive advantage teams had that didn't need to be changed. It didn't need to be made universal, in my opinion. We got Nolan Arenado at the dish with a chance to hit a grand slam here for Puerto Rico. Bases loaded, already up 3-0 on Cuba. That's going on. We got Bregman striking out here against Cruz. We got a lot going on. Sure, Venezuela is still beating the brakes off of Nicaragua. Yeah, that game's still 4-0. Oh. Ian Chippy? Yeah, Cal Raleigh. Oof. Right in the big dumper. Right in the big dumper. Got him right. Oof. Maybe a little higher. Maybe in the back. But I don't know. His big dumper might extend up further than most people's dumpers.
Did you see the Cardinals at least got Roy Lopez back? So all is well and safe.
Don't even talk to me about the Cardinals.
Okay.
I refuse to talk about that team. No, that one went foul. Gardner Minshew, Damon?
I thought we weren't talking about this card.
Gardner fucking Minshew? Are you kidding me?
Well, what's worse is another year of Jacoby Brissett.
What's worse is that they added Gardner Minshew to this.
Wow.
Wow, Roman Anthony.
That was a fucking moonshot.
Yikes. Well, this game went from being competitive to uncompetitive very fast.
Arenado strikeout too.
Oh, that's a bummer. You're going to give Paul Skeens a 5-0 lead. Right. What was that? What was
Arenado. That was a changeup.
It was a changeup.
Directly down the middle.
83 mile per hour.
Man, that's tough. Wow, Roman Anthony sent that to the moon.
Holy crap, he hit the crap out of that ball. Oop, wrong game. Where's my game day? Give me my game day back. All right. 417 feet.
Damn.
To right center.
Damn.
Chief Crazy Buffalo suggests that USA will choke. They will choke before the end of this tournament, but I don't feel like they're going to choke in this game. Mexico can put up a lot of runs in a hurry, though. Ugh. Man. Jesus Cruz, your day might be over, my friend. He came in relief and promptly gave up 4 hits and 5 earned runs. Struck out 1. Gave up 2 home runs. If I was the Braves, I wouldn't even let him come back to camp.
Who did that?
Jesus Cruz for Mexico.
Oof. Yeah, that wasn't a good outing.
God, Aaron Judge is disgusting.
Like how good he is, or just,
so good.
or just like he's just like a gross guy.
Oh yeah, no, he smells. Yeah. Cog says this is what happens when your ace is Taiwan Walker. Very true. Very true.
Tony Perez-Chica is on the Mexico coaching staff.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
Don't you dare say a bad thing about him.
I miss TP. I've already apologized to TP. We've made our peace. I was hard on the guy, and little did I know, oh my God, it could get so much worse.
You had no idea.
Oh, no, God. Oh my God, did I have no idea. I don't think that I ever could have expected that it could have gone that wrong. I mean, that was the worst third base coaching performance I've ever seen in my life watching baseball at a professional level from Sean Larkin last season, Derek. It was that bad. I just thought TP was a little bit like passive at times, but
sure,
he was a good third base coach.
You want to see them.
He was a good third base coach, and I was wrong. I'm an idiot.
Well, because when you saw, even with how fast and good this Diamondbacks team is, when sent at the wrong time because you believed that they could just beat every throw to the plate, wasn't.
I mean, Larkin's problem was his indecisiveness, though.
Yeah.
The guy would be like, "Come on!"
We literally
he'd be running halfway down the line with you, and then he'd be like, "Stop!" And you'd be like, "Wait, what? You were just telling me."
Why are you holding one hand up to stop and doing this with your other arm?
That was crazy.
Do you even realize you're doing this?
That was crazy. When we did the cold open like that, and you were like, "What about this? Do you not understand?" That's the best cold open we've ever done.
Oh, man. Craig wants us to sell tickets to the seats behind us. Look, if they're not going to fill up the seats on screen in Houston, why should we fill up the seats back here? Okay? We're not even trying to sell tickets. We're not even trying to put butts in the seats. Do a better job. $79 standing room only tickets for a venue that obviously has plenty of open seats. I was saying this last night with Rock, and I don't want to encourage people to purchase tickets and then go sit wherever they want at an event. That would be bad behavior. Wink. But I won't lie. Seeing $79 standing room only tickets and a stadium that seems to be half full would be very enticing for me if I was in the Houston area to just be there. However, it really does look like when they show the actual full stadium, when they show all of Globe Life Field, that the real areas that are empty are just these seats behind home plate that are very expensive seats that I would probably most likely get arrested for trying to sneak down into. See, look at the outfield filled with fans. Filled with fans. Cogs in the chat, Damon, is talking about how he could walk and take up a seat so quickly in this office. Do we want to talk about how long it took for Cogs to find our office with what I felt like was ample clues? We gave Cogs more than enough clues.
I thought Cogs did a hell of a job finding the office.
I mean, I practically gave him the address. Funny thing is, there was another building with the exact same address as us, so that'll happen in downtown sometimes. It's really coming down in Puerto Rico. I don't mind being out in the rain, but I hate being stationary in the rain. Like, it would bother me to be at a baseball game where I had to just sit there in the rain and take being
Depends
on
what the rain is like.
Yeah.
This seems like it's coming down pretty hard.
Yeah.
If it's like a mist, which I know they you can have a lot in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, like Orlando.
Then
Puerto Rico, for sure.
I might take my shirt off. You know what I mean? Like, we're having a great time, but
Cogs, there's nobody to let you up here. That's the problem. This is what if I crashed their Watchalong. Good luck getting up here, pal. Good luck getting in this building. It's after 5 p.m. Yeah, good luck getting in this building. Let's go, Emily. She's watching Puerto Rico. I mean, this is amazing. I know that the Puerto Rico-Cuba game started late because of the rain delay, but I do feel like maybe they could have done a better job about breaking these up and having games be all day long a little bit instead of having 3 games on all at the same time. But I'm not going to complain about it, especially when we're doing a watch along.
There were some games earlier today too, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's just kind of been a marathon, I feel like.
Candace is here. It's a party now.
We were waiting, Candace.
Yeah, we were going to wrap it up if you didn't show up.
Well,
soon.
We were waiting. I think the thing with all these rosters is that you end up realizing that a lot of these teams actually have some decent position players, but no one has good pitching. No one has good pitching.
No one has complete pitching. And the reason for that is because pitchers are the least likely that a team is going to give up, to go be in this. Plus, pitchers aren't really stretched out by the time that this World Baseball Classic comes around, right? Like, Paul Skeens is already at 46 pitches. I imagine that he's going to be limited to 60.
Isn't that the rule?
Yeah.
Isn't there a rule?
Oh, yeah, there is a rule. You're right. That is correct. There is a rule in WBC, pitch limit.
In this round?
Yes, in this round, correct. 65 for pool play, 80 for quarterfinals, 95 for semifinals.
Did you know Dominic Canzone played for Italy?
I did know that.
He hit a bomb.
Nolan Arenado still has got it.
He's still got it.
He's still got
Unk
it.
still got it.
Unk still look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Whoop.
Oh yeah, Unk still got it.
Whoop. Oh,
Unk still got it for sure. Francisco Cervelli is the Italian coach.
Cog says that Zach hit 95.7 miles per hour today. I am going to verify that, Cogs, right now because I need to know if that is the case. Diamondbacks, they beat Seattle again by holding Seattle to just one run. 3-1 last time when I was there, 2-1 today. Let's see, Zach.
Someone responded to my Bryce Harper tweet and said, luckily none of us saw that Bryce Harper air because we're all sitting around waiting for the Summer Olympics in 2028.
All right. Zach Gallen max velo today was in fact 95.7 miles per hour.
Wow.
He averaged 94.4 today on his four-seam fastball. Threw it 45% of the time, 49% of the outing. Interesting.
Yeah, Emily, we were just talking about Francisco Lindor.
By the way, there's good. The Baseball Savant has like their yearly percentages now.
Oh,
which is nice. That's nice to see there. That's new. Make sure to hit the like button if you're here. You are right. Zach did throw a no-hitter.
He's him.
He's him. We've never been more back. Juan Murillo is hitting 99.1 miles per hour already. Oh, yeah, it's a wrap for Skeens. Gabriel Moreno, 106.7 mile per hour exit velo on a single today. He's starting to hit the ball very hard. God. Wait, what is happening here? No, that's out. That is not safe. You are out.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Whew. Bobby Witt Jr. Stop it. Sick. Oh, that smile on his face was sinister. it was literally like he was just like sick watching Bobby Witt Jr. make that play by. Oh. If Mexico, I don't know. I mean, if Paul Skeens is exiting the game, I feel like this is a whole new game. Man, Alejandro Kirk, brother. Those seats look comfy behind home plate. I gotta admit it. And Mark brings up a good point. He says if a WBC pitcher hits the pitch limit in the middle of the at bat, do they switch him out mid at bat? That could actually be the case right here for Paul Skeens if Rowdy Tellez sticks around here. Right, he's up to 59, but yeah, I agree with Chief Crazy Buffalo. He says they just let him finish out the at bat. I think that would be the case. But who cares? It didn't matter.
Dude,
He's Paul Skeens.
He's too tough, dude.
He's
That walk off the mound was disgusting.
yeah.
Imagine you get to root for that all the time.
Yeah, I still don't know what that would be like to every 5 days just
It's nuts.
have Paul Skeens pitch for your baseball team.
Justin, feel free to expand upon that. What news are you talking about?
I think he is referring to the Cardinals news. He has to be referring to the Cardinals news. We've seen a couple of people sneak in here from the Cardinals just to, like bees.
We're pretending football doesn't exist over here on this channel.
Yeah, no, we don't care here. Well, we care very much. That's the problem. We care too much, in fact.
I got the tweet off, Derek.
Perfect. Unk still got it. I am so fascinated to know what Nolan Arenado's first experience in Puerto Rico is like, because he's never been to the island before. And then he's thrust into this whole thing. Look at this last name. Adubaduena? Adubaduena? Look at this last name. That is amazing. I almost want to rewind it just to make you see it.
Is it a Cuban name?
Yeah, it's a Cuban name. Here, I'll pull it up on the...
Sometimes Cubans be throwing like a random, like
Brother.
crazy last name at you. Oh, yeah.
Irresibel Adubuena Badena. Adubadena?
Arubarena.
Arubarena. It's a lot of words.
That's
great. A lot of letters in one last
Lots
name.
of vowels.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Lots of R's. 4 R's in one last name. That's incredible. That's got to be a record of some kind.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Leads the league in R's in his last name. Venezuela, Nicaragua, about to wrap up here. They are in the bottom of the ninth, I want to say. I don't know. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the ninth over there.
Imagine if, like, the Gurriels were playing for Cuba, too. God, it would just be electric.
We could be seeing Jordan Alvarez, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Jorge Soler, Aroldis Chapman, Randy Rosarina, also Cuban, play for either team. Yeah. It's almost like people have two different parents and they like have those parents could come from different places, and then that person can be technically part of either team. This is Nolan Arenado being part of Team USA and Team Puerto Rico all over again. Nolan Arenado, he was formerly on Team USA. Well, Kevin, Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America. I feel like there's a loophole here that Nolan Arenado successfully exploited. It sounds like that's what you're saying. Because people can't hear you, so I'm going to say that's what you're saying.
I'm saying what made him switch
Yeah,
up?
Kevin's saying some really racist stuff, you guys. It's crazy. Wow. Kevin! Like, his mom is a person, Kevin. Good Lord.
What you're doing is not cool. I don't like what you're doing.
I know.
But why did he switch up?
Oh, did your score bug never update? Your score bug's not updating. It's broken. It's not working.
I think Shane might have grabbed a number from
Yeah. Well, it's still
not
first.
the side of the.
It's first inning and 2 outs still up there at the top of the scorebook.
Kevin, can you just click on the Google on the USA? Yeah. No, not that. Now go back to the.
Didn't change a thing.
Well, Derek, I can see that.
All right, that's fair. I deserve that. Bang up production work by Kevin to fix it, by the way.
Yeah, Kevin, would you mind fixing it, please?
Yeah. Do you know how
Yes,
to do it?
you know how to fix it,
Yeah,
Kevin.
you're a grown
it's so basic.
adult
Sit down in the
producer.
chair.
Sit down.
Look, the monitor's here.
Well, then move the chair over and look at the big TV. God, it's making this so much more difficult. Well, you're gonna learn today, Kevin.
This is me asking. This is me asking. Can everyone on the Dbacks podcast chill? You guys are up 5-0. Let's enjoy the vibe.
We are rooting for Team Mexico. We are down 5-0, sir. Which side are you on? I know. There's no Diamondbacks on Team USA. Aaron Judge is about to hit 2 more home runs before this game's over. Oh, wrong game. There's the game. It's only the 4th inning, and I feel like I've been here watching this game for 6.5 hours.
You've been watching this game for 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Okay. Thank you. It's pretty good company. Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, and Mickey Mantle.
Jeez, man. Crazy.
No big deal.
It's ridiculous.
I imagine there's not a lot of guys on that particular list either that have won 3 MVPs across baseball, let alone on the Yankees. Emily wants to know what we're doing for dinner tonight. This is it, Emily. We're doing nothing.
Derek and I don't deserve food. That's
Yeah.
what we were told today by Espo, Leah, and Shane
Shane mostly.
in our meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also am very upset.
They said once numbers get better, food becomes
Yeah.
available.
So that might be on us, but it might be more on you guys for not watching or watching.
Yeah, so tell your friends if you want Derek and Damon to eat.
Adu Badena is up at the plate over here.
You just wanted to say it.
I just love saying his name.
Dude, look out the way that it curls
Curves,
around
yeah,
the back.
it's almost a complete circle.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
He couldn't have one more letter in that name.
Oh, no, you couldn't. You absolutely couldn't. I feel bad for the clubby that has to put that jersey together.
You kidding? It was probably like a project.
I know.
Like he was probably excited for it. Show what he could do.
I'm gonna cook on this one.
Yeah.
Get out of my way. I got some cooking to do. So we've been in this building, Damon, for 6 months? Is that safe to say? We moved here in August, right, of last year? August, let's say September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, so like 7 months. This building, very close to Cityscape. And I was 100% convinced this whole time that Five Guys was there. And there is no Five Guys at Cityscape. I know it was there at one point, I think.
I just feel like you're losing your mind because I thought I saw it like 2 days ago.
It's just not there.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Went in to put in an order. They have a buy one, get one free coupon right now that I got in my email. I went to go put in an order.
Look at this loser.
Oh, he's tweeting about his teammates.
Oh, my God. He is online right now.
Look at this clown.
Oh, my God. You know, look at him looking down. He is on his phone on fucking Twitter right now.
He's
My
got,
God.
And he's got his boys with him, probably from the group chat. His boys he met online.
He's got the burner phone under the hat.
I was a KD guy up until like a month ago.
Kevin Durant is my favorite basketball player, or I should say was my favorite basketball player.
He's a clown. He's a clown.
I don't think in my lifetime I've ever stopped liking someone just be based on their like general actions, and those actions weren't despicable or crimes. That was just loser behavior.
He's just such a loser.
That's and that sucks because it sucks when it's like your friend. Like I have watched Kevin Durant since he was at Texas, and I've liked him.
He's so fun to watch.
I have been a fan. I have his jersey when he was on the Thunder. I have his multiple jerseys from him being on the Suns. I cannot believe that my favorite player came to my basketball team and ruined it. Like that is crazy to say.
With his bad vibes.
And that's it. He just seems to be an awful person to be around.
Well, it's just like, dude, who I know that we make jokes and like, yeah, like, you know, I'm going to say this and you're going to be like, "Oh, I do that about you all the time." But like in reality, who actually goes into DMs with complete strangers and talks shit about their coworkers that they see every single day to people that you will never and will never meet once in your life?
I mean, me
like,
every single day about you, like you said.
Yes, but like imagine if there was a collection of like 17-year-olds that you were in a Twitter group chat. So just so you could be like, "Man, Damon's such a fuck up. He blew it again on ad read number 2 today. Fucking loser."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Yeah, Derek, you're the best. You're such a good host. It's Damon the reason that you guys aren't making millions of dollars on the podcast." Like it's just such loser behavior.
I have a group chat, as you know, and it is some of my closest friends in the world. Megaran is in the group chat. He's one of them.
You only one group chat?
I have multiple group chats, but this one is the only one that matters to me, really. If I'm
I was
going to
say, if there's only one, I think, Derek,
one.
we gotta hit the panic button here because there's other group chats that are all of your friends, but you're not in it.
No. It's not like that. No. I'm in those two. Those are like, some are on WhatsApp, some are, because you got to make sure
they
encrypted.
kicked me out, and it's made very clear when I'm no longer in there anymore.
Well, you also, again, it has to be encrypted. That's the important part here. If we're going to shit post about our friends and our coworkers. My friends, I would argue, if I came in and was like, "That fucking Damon I work with is such a loser," my friends would be, the first thing they would say is, "Well, what did you do? What did you do to deserve that? What did you do to make Damon like that?" My friends are unrelenting when it comes to throwing what you're trying to do back in your face. Now, don't get me wrong. They're supportive when the time is right. But, like, I can't go talk about my wife not doing the dishes in that group chat because they'll just say, "You outkicked your coverage, Derek. I don't know why you think that you could have this woman doing dishes for you." Like, you should have known that getting into this, situation, right? But I don't know. I will say that, like, people need good friends in life that are willing to do that. Not people like Kevin Durant has who are just going to be like, "Yeah, totally, dude." He needs friends that are going to be like, "Dude, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you so miserable? How much money do you have? Good Lord." I don't know. But I literally have never seen anybody that, like, again, we have a job where a lot of our self-esteem is based on, like, not only the performance of the show at the end of the day, but I mean, we get a lot. We get a lot of comments on YouTube, on places that we go. We get a lot of criticism, right? We have to take a lot of that, and for the most part, I don't respond by jumping in the DMs about somebody that criticized me and being like, "Fuck's your problem, bro?" Like it's just so weird. It's so weird that someone at Kevin Durant's level needs to worry about the opinions of a guy with 32 Twitter followers that roasted him. You know what I mean?
No, he's crazy.
I think one thing I've learned both in real life and in social media is when to take your L and just be like, "Yep, well, we're going to flush this one. We're going to come back stronger tomorrow." You know, I can't quite pin down his name on this one, but QAX, like just a bunch of letters in a row that don't really make a word. Asked how many runners has USA left on base this game? Could be almost 10 run ruled by now. You're absolutely right. They've left 6 on base. The United States is 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position, and they're still up 5-0.
There are guys that have 2.35 ERAs out of the team's bullpens in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, there are actually what other people would call good relievers.
Huh.
It's crazy.
That's a foreign concept.
Yeah.
I run Killer X.
Who pitched to today's game?
If I did run
besides-
the Killer X account,
Mhm.
that would be so funny because no one rage baits Derek quite like Killer X. So it would literally just be me doing KD stuff, making a burner just to rage bait my coworker, and it would have been a really, really long play at which that I went about it. Great play by Ernie Clement,
Bryce Trang?
Bryce Trang.
I'll take it a step further. If you were Killer X, I would murder you live on stream.
Yeah, and I think it might be warranted.
Like just straight up
it would
live
be
stream murder.
warranted.
Yeah, there would be no. I wouldn't put up with that. I wouldn't allow that to happen. I would laugh about it though, probably maniacally while I was murdering you, but nonetheless, I would find it funny at some point. Probably wouldn't be immediate. It would probably take a few days for me to like giggle about it. No, 2-6 record with a 2.35 ERA is not nuts for a reliever. It's really not. It just means, unfortunately, he plays for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's just sick, man. This team's incredible. And even then, like, they could be much better at first base. They could be much better in the outfield. There's a certain position players here. Can I see where he fell off the bag and when he actually had?
Bobby Witt playing some gnarly defense out here, man.
Yeah, see, I'm with Chief Crazy Buffalo. It looked like Bryce came off the bag. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see, like, where he was
Bryce
when he caught the ball.
stinks. I hate Bryce. I'm at that point now. I'm starting to remember back when he was pulling out UFC moves on Gabby Moreno.
Boom!
Oh, stay fair.
Boom!
Stay fair.
Ah.
No. It wasn't long enough anyways.
Yeah.
But remember when Bryce Harper was cold cocking Gabby Moreno in the face in the middle of the NLCS?
I do remember.
And everyone was just sitting there and being like, well, he didn't mean to. He only did it twice the exact same way. And you're like, what? He only did it twice? Why are 2 forearms going into my catcher's mouth? That shouldn't happen once.
This has to be sobering for Mexico. Right? Like, you come off of beating a team 16, what was it, 16-0, right? Was it 16-0? I think it might have been 16-0. Only to immediately run into USA and kind of be
I was watching that game yesterday, and it just got so boring so fast I had to turn it off.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, 16-0.
Dude, you know who has the
Mercy
maybe the
ruled them
worst
6
jerseys when you factor in how cool their jerseys could be is Brazil.
Yeah.
Those jerseys could be the best jerseys in the entire WBC. Brazil inherently just has so much swag. The blue with the yellow with the green. It looks so cool on national team jerseys. Look at the Brazilian soccer team. They have the coolest jerseys all the time. How does their baseball team jersey suck so bad? Why is their typeface on it the most basic, obvious font I've ever seen in my life? They put zero effort into making those uniforms.
I will tell you why they have not participated in very many World Baseball Classic games or series, I should say. So overall, I think that's the reason why they haven't really been doing this very long.
But dude, look at what are we talking about, man? It's the most basic jersey you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, I know. I'm like I said, you're not going to.
Bo Bichette's brother.
Mexico has a basic jersey, and it's still gorgeous. Mexico, I honestly, I think the Dominican jersey is awesome.
That sleeve is sick.
Yeah, that's a sick sleeve.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine if they made this actually cool.
Yeah.
How cool that uniform would be.
Like, I don't know why traditional baseball uniforms need to be followed any longer. I don't know why these teams have the piping on them. See, look at Puerto Rico's old jersey. I like Puerto Rico's old jersey better than the new one. And it's not different. It's not that different. Oh, look at that guy. Bang! Look at it. We got a little bang archer action.
Little ode to Rodney?
Yeah, it was Rodney.
Oh, was it?
It was Rodney. Yeah, that was old footage.
Oh, sick.
See, like, that's another reason why I don't like the Team Puerto Rico jersey.
Is that
like
Cano?
the piping. Yeah. Robinson Cano.
Man.
Yeah. That was a sick team. But, like, I don't know. I don't. Platino power.
Fernando Rodney just holding out a banana.
It's a plantain, brother.
So why'd you say platano? Is that plantain in Spanish? I thought
yeah.
that was banana in Spanish.
No.
Is it both?
No, platano is plantain in Spanish.
Banana in Spanish.
Banana in Spanish.
Platano.
Platano in Spanish is.
I'm telling you, it's the same.
No.
That's literally what you call a banana in Spanish.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you, dude.
No.
That in Mexican Spanish, yes.
Okay.
I'm serious.
I don't.
Used in Spain, Mexico, and parts of South America, so not the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Banano in Central America.
Yeah, we just call it banana.
Guineo in the Caribbean. You ever heard that?
No, we just call it banana. But Puerto Ricans notoriously use a lot of
English.
Spanglish, if you will.
I would assume, yeah. There's a lot of different words for a lot of different countries.
I remember when
but Mexico is platano, so I know I was right about that.
I remember the first time I went to Puerto Rico, I called sunglasses what I had learned sunglasses were in class, which was anteojos del sol, which is literally like eye blockers of the sun. And I almost got laughed out of a room by using it because they were like, it's gafas. It's not no anteojos del sol. So we're out here teaching small children in elementary school bad Spanish and then sending them off to Caribbean islands and wondering why we have a bad time.
It's,
and
it's a disaster.
Yeah, it's a disaster. I bet he wanted to tap his helmet so bad right there. All right, what do we got? Let's see. The Mexican green is so good. It really is. The red ones are good too. Great Britain jersey is the worst, so bland. I don't even understand that, man. Like, I talk about, like, traditional jerseys and some of these teams going to traditional.
Yeah, that one's bad.
That one, I don't even know where did you look up how to make a jersey for baseball, and that was an example. That was somehow one of the ones that you looked up that you're like, oh, that looks nice. Like, no, that's not a real. That's not a real jersey. That's actually just someone typed Arial on top of a jersey. Let's see. People talking about Cardinal and negativity. You're gonna get heaps of Cardinal negativity on this particular podcast, sir. USA, kind of. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this absolute unit. My God. Sammy Natera was one of Cogs's Rule 5 picks that he wanted the Diamondbacks to consider. Rule 5 draft, still another one of those really, really weird things in baseball. Baseball has so many unnecessarily convoluted parts of the game of Major League Baseball, you know?
Like what, like arbitration and stuff like that?
Well, like I get the purpose of Rule 5 draft. It's to not let these kids kind of just waste their careers being drafted essentially by a team that might have just
a stockpile of players at that position.
Or an absolute star that's there for years, right? That doesn't
Imagine
go
being
anywhere.
like the second baseman with Ketel Marte in the organization or something
right.
like that.
I mean, you hear the rumors, so you wonder how, if Ketel is no longer part of the team, how that could impact you. But at the same time, like, the Rule 5 draft is meant to not let these guys just kind of hang out in purgatory for the franchises that drafted them and never actually get to make it to the majors, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just gotten to the point where all these teams do what the Diamondbacks did. They protect their Rule 5 draft picks. They add them to the 40-man roster. They do make a few complex, complicated decisions. They do leave a few guys out there that could potentially get taken. But between the, you know, the fact that they have to play and stay on the 26-man roster for the entire year, to the fact that Diamondbacks can do what they did and just add them to the 40-man roster to protect them and then option them once spring training comes around the next year, I don't know. Just all seems like an unnecessary game and dance. It's the same way I feel about, you know, the strike zone challenges. The ABS system is great. I'm glad we have a way to definitively decide if strike zone, you know, if balls are in the strike zone or not. I just think it's dumb that they made it into a Mario Party minigame. You know, I know it's going to be fun. I think it's going to positively impact the game, but I just think it's really dumb that they had to do it the way they did. 2 challenges, only the batter can challenge, only a catcher, only a pitcher. We got to change the broadcast. We got to make rules about the umpire being able to shut down, you know. Nice catch by Castro. At the end of the day, we implemented technology that allows us to effectively know if a ball was in or out of the strike zone, and instead of just giving that technology to the umpire for them to make the call, we did all of this. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. Cog says, I will say, for as complex as it can be, I do think that baseball has the simplest free agency out of the major sports. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. There are dumb things in every sport, so I'm not going to act like baseball doesn't have its own dumb things, for sure, and then other things that they do well. But I don't know if free agency is the simplest. I hate how long it takes for things to get moving.
Yeah, that's the worst. And maybe that would change if they changed the way that they did free agency, you know?
Yeah. Wait until Albert moves your checking into his offshore bank account. I don't trust AI. I don't trust a guy named Albert with my money. Sorry, that's just a personal. That's just a personal sidebar. I'm just gonna call this guy the alphabet. from now on. Maybe the Alphabet Bandit in our chat, Damon. But he says getting pissed at the umps and strike zone is part. Getting pissed at the umps strike zone is part of the fun. You're right.
It is.
You're not wrong. We have to hate somebody.
I have said that for a while. Of like, there's an element of like, I do kind of want to get mad at an umpire. You know.
That's the
This
that's the
fucking
baseball
guy.
player in you.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
Derek,
man.
he's screwing us. He's screwing us. It's a Tuesday night in April. It's in the second inning. And we're up 3. And that's how I'm talking to Derek.
Yep.
Welcome to Watchalongs with Derek and Damon.
That's right. 70% of televisions in Puerto Rico tuned in for their final game against Japan. That's crazy. Chris says, let's talk Chase Field. We got new LED strips. Yeah, we did, baby. We got a new screen. We got lots of new stuff at Chase Field. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how clean everything looks. I'm excited to see what they did with the out-of-town scoreboards, if they've replaced those yet, or if they replaced those before opening day with new screens. I pitched Derek Hall myself on the clock. So bring back the clock, make it digital. It's all everybody wants. I just can't wait to find out what new food we got.
I just need to be there when you find out. Or else I'll, I don't know how I'll react.
I'll come back and show you lots of videos of
I'm sure you will.
The food.
That's your favorite.
Oh,
Damon, I had so much fun. I met all my new best friends, and everyone was like, Derek, you're the best. And then Perdomo actually came up on the concourse, and he
Okay.
was like, is
right.
Damon around? Oh, that's
Yeah.
too bad. I guess me and you will just have to split a beer then instead.
Yeah.
These are how Derek's stories go when I'm not available.
I didn't solicit a hug from Perdomo or Cattell Marte. They chose to come hug me.
Okay.
Okay?
If you say so.
Just saying. I did my best
Dude, this Mexico team is
to
just
look huggable.
They got nothing.
One hit, I think, still.
Yeah.
One hit still? Yeah, it's not. Doesn't feel like they're.
It doesn't even feel like 5-0. It feels like it's like 20-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Chris, you asked me earlier if I was going to the ASU U of A game tomorrow. No, I was not planning on it, but it does seem like a good time. Just a one-off game. I could maybe try to make my way out there. I'm considering. Okay. Derek's gonna go use the little boys' room. Send his ass over here. We're doing the AZ Wildcats pod. Crazy. Dude, it's over 2.5 hours after their show. Or like started. And that doesn't include the other 2 podcasts. Cardinals podcast is going absolutely ballistic today, chat. Puerto Rico's got a ad in the back of their backstop that says Rums of Puerto Rico, the best rum in the world, and I'm completely sold. All right, Jaron Duran puts Mexico on the board. That's another home run for Duran. Mexico now has a run. It's 5-1 USA. And yeah, this guy's pretty damn good at baseball, man. I was very interested in bringing in Duran in a potential Cattell package, if you guys remember. Obviously did not want to trade Cattell, but I was like, you know what? If we're going to, give me this guy that the Red Sox seemingly are kind of always looking to salary dump here. But, yeah, unreal. Dude's having a good tournament. Rosarena with the swaggiest take in the history of baseball. Now he's down 0-2. Yeah, Jarren Duran. Oh, my God. What a play. Arenado not running real hard down the line.
I was almost going to come back here and just completely switch it up and go full, let's get 5 more runs USA here in the bottom half of the inning. Let's end this game in 7. But now that we're back, I no longer want that. Tarek Skubal making the decision, or I guess I couldn't say he's just making the decision, but the decision being made overall for Skubal to not stick around and be here for the whole tournament.
Crazy.
To not have their best players performing in the biggest games of this tournament feels like their appearance here and their roster is almost performative.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
how could you say you really care about representing the U.S.
Right.
if you're actually going to go home and then now
Right.
the team is down a player?
I think that is the
they could have
reason
picked on their
why
roster.
this Team USA feels insincere to me, and I'm not in love with them the same way I am with
Team
the
Mexico.
Dominican team and Team Mexico and Team Puerto Rico. Like,
I mean, even Team Mexico, like the guys that are on the team feel like they want to be there. You know what I mean? Like Duran and Alec aren't from Mexico, but both of them are like, oh, hell yeah, we want to play for this team.
for sure.
Same with the Rosarena. The whole outfield.
Yeah.
the whole outfield is not actually born in Mexico, but it's like the third best outfield in the WBC.
Puerto Rico goes up by 4-0.
Electric.
Venezuela is over.
They won.
Yep.
Now we got some poker on the TV.
I don't know which of the three is the biggest fraud when it came to taking up my television time over the last 10 years. But I feel like it could be a tie between poker, like people playing poker, just being on nonstop all
like
the
how
time.
much years of your life would you have back if you didn't have to watch poker when it just happened to come on the TV at some point?
I mean, because again, I come from a different generation. TV actually went away at a certain time at night. Like your TV told you it's fucking time to go to bed. Wrap it up. We're about to just go to a static screen here in a moment. We're going to play a little American song, and then you got to go to bed, bud. And then, like, stuff like this just to fill the hours and hours, right? But you also have, like, ridiculousness that finally came to an end, mercifully.
Oh, my God. Mercifully.
That show took over a channel and made that channel how many hours and hours of, like, The Real World and Road Rules and Jackass do they have in the can ready to air? And they just made the decision, nah, fuck that. We're not going to put that on.
How about ridiculousness?
We're just going to put ridiculousness
on.
We're
going to trot Deer Deck out there again.
I mean, it's like the WBC.
Chanel West Coast.
Didn't matter day or time. You knew you could just turn on MTV and that ridiculousness would be on. Ernesto says, I loved watching the World Series of Poker back in the day. I know, I did too.
I've never gotten into it on TV. It's just not really my thing. I mean, maybe not even in real life. Poker's not really my thing, but I don't know why I really want a poker table. Not because I actually play poker, but just because that seems like something that every man should own.
I was an adult male in 2010. I have a poker set. I have a poker table. You did not get one of these as an adult male in the late 2009, 10, the teens. Oh, my God. Everybody I knew had a set. The good chips, too. Not the little plastic crappy ones. The heavy ones that feel like they're from Vegas. Comes in a briefcase. It's a whole set. They sold them everywhere. It didn't matter where you go. Walgreens, the gas station.
Now I just see them on Facebook Marketplace, and it'll be like a Dbacks one, and I'll be like, oh, my God, I need it.
That is kind of dope. I would probably buy that myself.
Yeah, I will eventually, and I'll come home with it, and it'll be like in the future, and my wife will be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I needed this $30 poker table on Facebook Marketplace, honey. Okay, well, it can go in your room that you do your podcasts in because it's not going to be anywhere else. And there we figured it out. Derek has a specific room at his house he's allowed to put stuff in, and that's it.
Correct. That's right.
You have this room,
it's where all my toys go. It's where my arcade cabinets go. It's where my pinball machine is.
Do you ever have to clean up your toys and put them in your room?
They get dusty, and the cat knocks them over.
I'm saying, do you ever put them, bring them out to your living room to play with, and then you gotta go put them back?
Sometimes they wouldn't be toys if I was just gonna
you'll
play
leave
with
them out, and then your wife will come by and go, Derek, please put your toys away, and then you got to go put them back in your room.
I have a 1/16 scale Homer Simpson from the episode of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror where he was King Kong. Yeah,
Which Halloween episode was that?
I think it was 9.
Okay,
it's a pretty early one.
Yeah, one of the
It might even be earlier than that.
Crazy how 9 is one of the original ones because there's so many.
30 of them.
Yeah.
They don't even do horror movies anymore. They'll just do a movie parody in it. You're just like, what is this? And they're like, we don't care anymore. We know you don't care anymore. You're just going to watch The Simpsons.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, we got a little throwback Little League action. I'll tell you, Tim Tawa had the best, I guess, kind of the best explanation when he was talking about playing against Alec Thomas. And they had the exhibition game, Dbacks versus Team Mexico. And he said that it's like Little League, where your friends are on another team sometimes, and then that's just it, and you play each other, but you're also still joking around and friends with each other, and then afterwards, you guys still hang out.
Oh, his gloves were sick. They had the tablecloth kind of design, like the Mexican tablecloth.
Oh yeah. Crowds are incredible. Mexican fans are incredible. Oh, we're back. We are so back.
We got ourselves a ball game.
We got a ball game. Man, they look like Australia. Australia blew it in the top of the 9th. Blew it. Ugh. The one run that needed to score in order for Korea to advance over Australia, and that had to be the most painful. They made multiple mistakes that allowed that run to score. It was mind-boggling.
RA says that the Homer as King Kong was season 4, Derek, but it's the greatest season of Simpsons
season
ever.
4. Yeah.
And you have the Halloween 1/16th action figure.
It's not an action figure. He's fuzzy. He's an ape.
Stuffed animal.
He's not a stuffed animal, damn it. It's a 1/16
He's a
scale collectible. Get it right, you idiot.
Stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal. How fucking dare you?
It's okay. I had a lot of stuffed animals when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't like the way that you're judging me for
What? I didn't judge you at all.
I feel like you're
That was
judging me for having stuffed animals when what I have is in fact collectibles. They're not stuffed animals.
Okay. Can we settle this debate though?
Yeah.
I was showing my roommate some of my
That's sick.
bobbleheads, and then some ladies that were around started calling those toys.
No,
and I really took it. Me and my buddy
No.
Jacob, we got pretty offended at
I'm not
that.
accepting that. I'm not accepting
That's
that.
because you can't play with bobbleheads. You can, you'll break them.
What are you gonna next tell me that my popcorn bucket collection is toys?
It's not. It's serious business.
Do you know how early I had to get here for the Wolverine popcorn bucket? I was here a whole day early watching a different movie.
Did you know how long
Just
I
so I
had to
could
stand
get it.
out in front of Chase Field in July to get that Corbin Carroll bobblehead? I was in a line down the street.
Oh, for
It
real?
was 118
Yeah.
degrees
No,
outside.
you don't get it as a giveaway. You survived.
Oh, I thought that was.
No.
I thought that was had a lot more lift to
I thought it did too.
Wow, are you guys the La Isla de Receptors? I didn't even realize, I guess.
Mm-hmm. La Isla.
Who knew?
La Isla del Encanto y La Isla del Receptors.
Encanto is like
It's
song?
the island of enchantment.
Enchantment.
Yeah.
Is it encantar? Isn't that a verb?
Encantar is sing. Encanto is different. Encantar. What is encantar? What is it saying it is? It's not.
Enchant.
Oh,
Yeah, encantar.
Encanto.
I guess that's Portuguese, though. They have it maybe a Spanish and different.
I don't know Spanish that well. I won't lie. Oh, Cuba's scoring.
Oh, it means love in Spanish.
Wow.
Or enchant or delight. Charm.
Puerto Rico's nickname is Precious, basically. Preciosa.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Every time I look up, this Arubarena is out there just doing something, giving me a chance to say his name. Oh, bad relay there by Puerto Rico.
I just, I think
that
that
run wouldn't even scored had it not been for that terrible relay.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, here's our guy. Arubarena.
Arubarena.
You know what? Like, it's just to hear things like bobbleheads or toys is just, it feels disrespectful.
It makes me
it's,
sick.
Because it's such serious business, it's not even funny. You know? Would you call your wine glasses toys? No. Your china, your fine china? Absolutely not. These are things to be displayed.
Expensive, overpriced
to be-
tiki mugs.
To be showed to everybody. Yeah, you think Dennis's tiki mugs from Trader Sam's that he collects are toys, Derek? Because they're far from it.
That is Dennis is a collector of fine art. Is really what he is.
Correct.
And
Those we're gonna be looking back on that, being like, you owned a Picasso. Oh, you bought an original Picasso.
I'm sorry. Are your tiki mugs numbered? Because Dennis's are.
They don't sell them anymore. For those of you unfamiliar, my dad is Dennis, and he collects tiki mugs from Disneyland.
He's also the greatest picture taker in the history of mankind.
He appreciates that. He gets more love from my coworkers with his photos than anybody, and it makes him happy.
Puerto Rico's on my screen right now. If there isn't anybody else that exhibited the Dbacks más fotos than him, it's Bad Bunny would be so proud.
No, those Dbacks collectors cups are. I mean, those are utensils. I would argue that are like I use my Dbacks collectors cups all the time.
Yeah, no, those
fill
are,
up some water.
Those are just cups for the house.
100%. But they're the only cups
Glassware.
that they have class to them. 100%. Like even though they're plastic, people see those and they respect them. They go, "Oh, this guy's
well traveled. He's well traveled.
Yeah.
He's done things in life."
Yeah.
That's why I keep every single one of my press passes. I have like 5,000 press passes. It's wild. But I do, just so that there's a track record after I'm gone of the stuff I did.
Cogs, those are items of fine literature.
I just took my daughter comic book shopping this weekend, in fact. It's one of the things that we bond over.
Oh, all of a sudden now literature is we don't want us to read? I thought that was good for you.
They don't want you to read. They don't want you to know cursive, so you can't read historical documents, and they surely don't want you to educate yourself, that's for sure. But comic books, yes, that's fine literature. Batman and Deadpool teaming up? That doesn't even make sense.
Well, yeah, it really doesn't. That's across enemy lines there.
Yeah. That's what I picked up this weekend, number 1. Deadpool and Bat. I can't wait to read it. I need to know how these two got in the same place at the same time.
How is that even possible?
Well, Deadpool breaks he's...
Batman lives in Gotham and Deadpool lives in frickin' America. I do like how like Marvel is like real cities and DC is like all made up cities.
Yeah.
I do find that funny.
DC's like, we got Metropolis. Marvel's
Queen
like,
City.
do you mean New York?
Welcome to Queen City.
Yeah, no, that's not a place. And it's also, there's a town that's also called that, but that's not the same place. You're not even doing that thing. Cogs asks, what do I got to do to get me a Dbacks press pass? I will say this. I have been kind of surprised in general, and Damon can attest to this, about how it's changed over the years. I understand. Processes change, things change, but I can't help but think if I would have experienced this when I was new, I don't know how far I would have gotten in this career.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the big reasons why was because from the very first day that I showed up to report for the Sports Cave back in the day, they allowed me to at least have a daily press pass. And they also allowed me to just be there by myself without any real supervision. My editor, Paul, he came with me the first time just so I wouldn't be completely like left out. But he left early because he was covering the Suns for a game that night. So I don't know, man. I oftentimes have said, like, when it comes to doing this, my biggest piece of advice is just to do it. I did several podcasts that nobody listened to, and I don't even know if anybody listens to this one. But I did several podcasts where
A couple people.
I definitely had a chance to work on things and get better and improve. I will say that
Bryce wouldn't have struck out if it was the Olympics, I'll tell you that.
Oh, for sure. He would have hit 2 home runs in that one at bat. But what I will say is, going back to this, I've always said that, like, doing the thing, because you're never going to do like a practice podcast. At least if you do, you're only going to do like 1 or 2 of them, and then you're just going to stop, and you're probably not going to listen back.
It's impossible to get better unless you actually are doing it in front of and
Yeah.
putting it out there to people.
Yeah.
But from a COG's standpoint, I mean, not to like.
Cogs has tremendous amount of experience already.
Oh, for his age, it's impeccable. I mean, hardly anybody. I would argue it's 100th percentile experience for what his age is. But what I was going to say is that it's the Dbacks. It's become a pretty coveted credential there, Derek. It's like peek behind the curtain. I didn't get a credential, so I'm one of the 2 people that covers the D-backs on the biggest D-backs podcast here in the world. So it's don't feel bad about it is all I would say. It seems like it's a difficult thing to have happen right now. So
something I have a hard time doing with so much of this stuff is taking it personally, and that is definitely the biggest thing, is to not take it personally.
Yeah. It's just about consistency, and people start to recognize you and see the the work you put in once you do it. I think over an extended period of time, and
Correct.
it'll work itself out in the long run. People that are hard workers, they find their way to the top. Dude, Eddie Rosario looks like he's like 100 years old. Not now.
Is he-
Thomas's outfield.
Is he not 100 years old?
He might be. It might just be because he doesn't have batting gloves on, and that's not really a thing anyone does anymore.
Cog says, Suns were nothing but welcoming and helpful to me when I reached out and was there. Did you cover a game or did you cover something else, Cogs? I would love to know that. The only reason why I ask is because at one point before I was just dedicated to covering baseball, I also covered the Sun Devils and the Suns as well. And let me tell you, the Suns were very welcoming to me to be invited to every media event that they held. But when it came to coming to games, it was much different. So I was just curious in regards to that. Oh, he says games. He says Gamesa. Sure.
What's your favorite Puerto Rico MLB player, Derek? Emily wants
Emmanuel
to know.
Rivera.
Come on, dog.
Of all
Didn't even
time?
let me finish asking the question before you're giving me Emmanuel Rivera.
I mean, we Stanuel.
Roberto Clemente. Derek was a wee lad when he was playing for the Pirates, and Derek used to get up on Saturday mornings. They used to have the
Keep it
game of the week
Yeah.
on
Uh-huh.
CBS, and
Uh-huh.
Walter Cronkite was the he was the announcer for it.
Why
and,
not?
It'd be in black and white, but they only showed one game back in those days per week because that was all that the broadcast companies could afford to give nationally. So
I hate you. I hate you so much. If I'm being honest, I loved I loved Pudge Rodriguez from the Rangers. Pudge was amazing.
the Marlins, every team, honestly, by the end. Felt like he played for everybody by the Tigers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true. I still just always think of him being with the Rangers, but
No, I mean that was definitely the start. But didn't he win the World Series on the Marlins?
Mhm.
Yeah, and he was like
Sure
he made like what is this? 9 All-Star games in a row on the Rangers.
Yeah.
From age 20 to 29, he made every All-Star
It's
game.
crazy, right?
And then he went to the Marlins, won the World Series, then went to the Tigers and made 4 more All-Star games. Legend, for sure. That's dope, Chris. Keep grinding, man. It's only the beginning, brother, but that's good experience that you will not regret. I did some stories, covering women's athletics. It's cool to get to represent, some of the more under heralded sports on campus.
Hey man,
so
for sure.
enjoy it and try to utilize and leverage those relationships.
My personal inspiration to this day is still, Stuart Scott at ESPN on SportsCenter, right? And everybody knows Stu now, but my favorite part about his career, about his life, is the fact that the thing that got him his big break was he was working for a local news station, and he went out and was tasked with covering a rodeo. And apparently, I've seen a clip of this. He just covered the hell out of this rodeo. Went out, got himself a cowboy hat, like was there in it, was just fully committed to covering it and making the best out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Something, that really, like, that's what made the executives at ESPN notice him, was because apparently he did such a good job with covering this rodeo that they were like, man, can you imagine somebody making a rodeo this fun? Like, this guy's got to be incredible with everything else that he does,
Yeah.
And they were right. And he was awesome,
And that's why Derek has an outfit for every occasion. From that moment forward, he was like, I will have something to wear on every occasion so that I can go cover
crazy.
it to the best of my ability.
I do not own a cowboy hat. It's wild.
That is crazy.
That's wild, right? Like, the one thing
you
I
definitely
should...
like own like a sombrero or something like that you would need way less often than a cowboy
See,
hat.
I'm an island boy, so it's more of like a fishing hat. That's like one of those,
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like the Diamondbacks one we got.
I just I assumed that if we were like, Derek, we need you to do content on a safari, you'd show up in like a khaki
I got
cotton
it. Of course. I've got a khaki
button down with shorts that match
with the little khaki helmet.
Yeah, and a khaki hat,
100%.
helmet. Yeah, 100%. Like there's no doubt in my mind.
I feel very you always make me feel very exposed with the way that you can just like see right through me.
We're cutting down trees. He's got a red flannel and some jeans and some steel-toed boots.
Hey. Is there really a problem with having the perfect outfit for every occasion?
No, it's actually I strive for that level of like availability in my closet. I feel like, I'm getting there, but like it's money doesn't grow on trees. It's a little bit of a process where I feel like
you pay for your clothes?
Oh yeah,
That's
sure you do.
crazy.
You do get a lot of free clothes.
That's crazy to say you pay for your clothes.
It's fair. You have it in good with your friends at Roosevelt's. No one likes me, so.
No, they've abandoned me. You should see their new stuff. I'm so jealous. I know exactly at this time of the year.
They've abandoned
I would
you?
normally get a package right now.
Oh,
they have a shirt, Damon.
that hurts.
That is pitch.
It's like when the Cuban
grips.
coffee shop told us that they weren't giving.
Oh,
that they're
don't
raising
even
the price
start me on
us.
the raising the prices. We don't get the free cookie anymore.
It's exactly like that. You're like, oh, okay, so what's life worth living anymore?
Yeah, like I might as well. Like, what is the point of anything if we're not going to do this? I don't know. I don't know anymore. So Kevin never fixed the score bug, huh?
No.
No? He just refused to, or he
Sometimes,
hates us, or what?
Sometimes Kevin has this thing where he's like, oh, I don't know how, so I guess I just never need to learn how to do that.
Right.
And you're like, it's actually really simple and something that you definitely should know how to do.
I won't lie. My marriage is very much like that. We have that dynamic. Like, I pretend I don't know how the washer and dryer works. And if it involves me leaving the dryer on extra hot just so a few things shrink so that I never have to do laundry again, so be it. Sacrifices need to be made.
I've had that thought before around here of like, what if when I got asked to do something, I just made the worst YouTube short you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah.
Would they ever ask me to do it again?
You just Costanza it up. You just make it. Not only that, but you also have to add in a certain level of annoyance that you're being bothered because you're busy on other projects. You bring those two things together. You'll be in a good space.
We already got people from Cronkite trying to take Kevin's job in the chat too.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris is like, oh, if Kevin doesn't want to learn how to do it, I'm right here.
I'm just saying that this probably the attitude. That's probably.
I'm bringing it to Espo tomorrow, brother. Don't worry about it. We're trying to get Kevin fired.
It's the type of competition
I've been trying
we
to
should
find
all
something.
have.
I've been trying to find something to get this guy for a while, and I finally got it.
He said, "Just tell Kevin to jump on MS Paint to update the score." We're still in the first inning, according to that score.
He's getting a little bit too popular on the U of A streets, kind of stealing my flow a little bit. You notice that?
Oh, yeah.
I need to kind of put him back in his spot a little bit.
That's got to be a Roosevelt shirt, right? It's got to be.
I say that as I'm retweeting Kevin content.
I know. Right now, you're all helping him reach.
Yeah, I love my guy.
I know. It's hard not to love Kevin. That's his superpower.
No, but he does be doing that when it's like, no, it's really easy.
I don't.
Oh, I don't know how.
You're
not
working.
You're a producer.
It's not working. I don't know how to do this. You're advanced.
Cogs, I'm trying, man. We don't really do that around here. It's probably too far. But that's okay.
Robert's here. It's a party now.
What up, Robert?
He says, "Wait, I see you guys."
It is us. It is I, the mayor, with my producer on the ones and twos,
How dare you? You're not even doing it right.
Damon Dog.
You know ski? No, nothing.
What's funny is when I was hosting the show, I was forgetting some skis when you were in California, Derek.
I hope the people told you that this is.
It was pretty unacceptable.
It's an unacceptable level of
No, you got
effort.
You got to ski it up.
It's crazy how that started, right? There's people that probably don't even know the origin story of that. They probably just think I say it because I'm such a
There's
sexy Red fan.
Like legitimately, like 2% of people might actually understand the reference of that at this point, which is sad. But I wish that you guys were all there along for the ride of the 2023 postseason.
Yeah.
Sexy Red literally quote tweeted us and said "ski" to a Dbacks locker room video in which Brandon Pfaadt was talking about his performance to get the Diamondbacks into the NLCS in the sweep against the Dodgers, and they were celebrating in the locker room playing ski.
Correct.
And Sexy Red somehow saw our tweet. We have no idea how.
Let's start with the fact that they were playing it so loud that it was arguably ruining our audio, right, from the post game stuff. Right. This was Jesse in the clubhouse, without a microphone, just his phone, just battling
the elements,
battling the large crowds of people that got larger as the Diamondbacks advanced in the postseason. But yeah, no, I mean it was a moment. It was a thing. It was like when I took my shirt off. It was just a moment. It was just a thing that happened. We can't ever manufacture that again. We can't ever. That's it. It was just a thing that happened. Evan Longoria took his shirt off, so I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take my shirt off.
And God damn it, you did.
I don't think enough people understand the way you antagonized me to take off my shirt.
Derek, you literally asked me, should I take my shirt off when we come back from break? And I
your
said
response
yes.
was, no, your response wasn't just yes. What did you say? You said something to the effect of essentially, there's no way we can come back from this without you taking your shirt off. You have to do it
That's
now.
probably something I said, yeah. Listen, the idea was floated.
I was 3/4 of a bottle of champagne in.
The idea was floated, and you know what? I was pretty pumped. My team made the freaking World Series.
I get it.
Derek was hammered drunk on that show.
You know what was wild about that was how fast I've never drank that much champagne, because when does one do that?
You
right?
don't, yeah.
Like only in like a mimosa situation do you get that drunk.
And then it's really drunk.
Really drunk, and it sneaks up on you.
But you're also sitting down when you do that, so like you're not like being super active the entire time. So you don't really know until you get up from mimosas how drunk you truly are.
I didn't know until I got up from the seat how drunk I was.
True, but you're also we could tell because you're talking every 5 seconds, like your words are constantly coming out.
Yeah.
Derek had to be sat down the next day and be told, no more. No mas. No mas champagne on the post game show. And also tone down the curse words, Derek and Damon, you dirty freaks.
Neither of those things were said to me that time. Maybe later at a later time, no one scolded me. At least I don't remember.
Robert, man boobs will absolutely be handled and tolerated when we make the World Series this year, and you'll just have to deal with it. I know you'll be there. You've been as consistent as can be, and when Derek is showing you his chest in the playoffs,
right.
You're just going to have to deal with it. And in fact, you're going to like it.
You'll be one of the people that will be upset if I don't take my shirt off, Robert. I'm going to throw that out there.
Cogs did bring you the bat. This is lore being unlocked right now.
Did. That bat was courtesy of Cogs and Groundhog Mama.
No doubt.
Chief Crazy Buffalo says not wearing purple is what cost us from winning it all in 23. I would argue that Paul Sewald is what cost us from not winning it all in 23.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't help. Do we win it all if he doesn't do that? If he gets the save there in game 1?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
We would have, game 2, we won by like 9 runs or whatever. So I don't know if that result holds, if it's the same thing. You never know. But
yeah. There's no way
it
to
wasn't
ever
like
know
that
how
game was close, though. And Merrill Kelly pitched his ass off. So I don't know, man. If you're up 2-0 and you're going back home to Arizona, it's going to be hard to lose that World Series.
Oh, wow. When Randy Arozarena came up, Cal Raleigh wouldn't shake his hand.
Damn. Trouble in Paradise?
Wow. I think these catchers.
Oh, wow.
I think these catchers are a bunch
Nick
of losers,
Gonzalez.
if you ask me. Insecure babies. I kind of get the Czechia situation, but come on, man. You guys are.
You Australia, you mean?
Well, Czechia and Australia.
Oh, yeah.
It was Czechia that was trying to shake his hand.
Yeah.
I kind of get that. Like, we don't know each other like that, man. Get out of here with your hand.
But when you're teammates, could you imagine a Dbacks player doing anything like that?
No.
God, no.
No. I literally could not imagine anybody.
Like, Gabby would be, like, giving, like, Corbin a piggyback ride if that was a similar
giving
situation.
him little smooches on his cheek.
Literally. He'd be, like, jumping on his back, and, like, they'd be, like, laughing.
Some people take this shit just way too seriously.
Dude, I'd do anything for another run like that, Derek. Another 23-esque run. Oh, my God.
And that was so good, too, because of how unexpected it was. And even at the end, remember, like, they had to win to get in, and they didn't. And things just...
And then Evan Longoria against the Brewers.
Ugh.
Unbelievable. And then you go to the Dodgers series, and you just go belt to ass. And then the Phillies, and we own the bank, and we plant a flag.
I mean,
Alec Thomas.
We beat the Dodgers so
bomb.
bad that you could argue we ruined baseball.
100%. It's so sad that like my like favorite moment watching this team like ever resulted in like just years of hell, you know?
Well, yeah, like almost like a Batman-esque creating your own
villain,
arch nemesis.
100%.
Yeah. Like, he already was bad, but that one was when he was just a normal guy. We dunked him in acid. Gave him superpowers. Alexi Ramirez, oldest player to appear in a World Baseball Classic game.
The guy's 45.
45 years old.
We were talking,
Hell yeah.
like we were talking about this on the
Hell yeah.
show a few days ago. It's genuinely the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I love it. Hell
He has a
yeah.
gut, Derek. Do you see that?
I don't care.
He has a gut.
I will defend as an old guy the fact that I was not. I'm in better shape now than when I was younger. When I was younger, and I hate to say that, and it's sad to admit, but it is true. Maybe it's because I took such care of my body by not doing anything and not working out and not. Like that now, as an older guy, I can do this stuff. So maybe that's the key. Don't do anything in your 20s, and then when you're older, you might have some energy left in the tank.
He was in the 2006 WBC, which started off the entire tournament.
Has he played in every season, every year?
I think so, unless he got hurt or Cuba didn't play.
It's wild.
Jeter played in 06, Derek. Can you imagine Derek Jeter out there playing for Team USA right now?
Yes. Emily, very much so. Derek
Emily's
and
just
Damon
gonna rub our face
very
in
much
it.
want food.
Yeah.
Derek and Damon hungry.
Doesn't that sound good, guys? Did you see, Derek, by the way, the on the backstop here? I don't think it is right now, but there's a thing that's like the rum of Puerto Rico.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It says like world's best rum.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah. Medalla up on the outfield. That's like the local beer out there.
I'd do anything for a medalla.
Oh. What's funny is I spent most of my years in Puerto Rico being like underage, right? I was there my sophomore year of high school. I was there a little bit before that.
Are you ever really underage in Puerto Rico, though? You know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't get a chance to enjoy Medalla until I recently went for my the trip.
You
last
walk
year.
down the street, you say, "Hey,
I
¿qué
drank a whole
pasó?"
6-pack. I bought a 6-pack of Medalla and drank the whole thing on my way walking back to the hotel. It was amazing.
That does sound good. Man, you were chugging a whole 6-pack on the walk back.
It was a decent walk, but
I mean, was it 30 minutes? Because
yeah,
anything less would
anything
less would be insanely impressive.
I had one or two left at the end. I didn't drink all of them.
That's fair.
But they were very easy to drink, and it was like hot and kind of muggy out, so it was just easy to pound them as I was walking. Like it's like I realized like while I was walking, I'm thirsty and I'm carrying beers. What am I doing? I have a problem, and the solution is literally in my right hand right now. I don't know why I'm not drinking these, and that was it. But Puerto Rico was amazing.
Oh my God.
He did it again?
He's insane.
Jaron Duran again.
Wow.
He will single-handedly put Team Mexico on his back. He will bring them to the finish line, and he will shout slurs the whole time while he's doing it.
What?
What, having it up on the TV?
It was Shane's idea, to be fair. Yeah.
Do you know how to make our score bug work?
It's screen sharing, but it's not doing it on the. To be fair to Kevin, he was right. The monitor being on the TV did kind of make it difficult to fix that situation.
Okay.
But yeah, he didn't really vocalize that.
Jaron.
We asked Kevin to fix the score bug, and he kind of was just like, "I don't know how," and then walked away. It's just 3 screen shared boxes from the Google Chrome, and then you just like size them and scale them. Huh? I don't know. I mean, it's right there. That's why I'm like kind of confused by it, because I don't really know where it's pulling from, because I thought I grabbed it from the.
It's almost like it's just a screenshot of where it was at the starting of the game when they added it.
But it at least did like a couple of the.
No, because we started this right at the top of the first inning.
That's true.
2 outs. So
That's
it's never updated.
That's a good point. Can Mexico make this thing interesting?
I mean, it's already interesting, right? Top of the 8th, down by 2. I feel like
Yeah, it is.
I feel like 3 is a bit harder for me to believe that you could get, but you could get one guy on base and hit another home run.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it is already interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm talking about.
It's fine.
Have a good day, Noah. Enjoy your night.
Hey, thanks for literally nothing, Noah. Thanks for nothing.
Draw a bath.
Yeah.
Meditate. It's been a long day.
he wins this round. You guys only knew how fucking
Noah's an interesting
much
guy.
Of
He
a
just
fucking.
he's really good at keeping himself off camera. Thankfully for the rest of us.
He's a fucking creep, is what he is. Jim Freak wants to know what the score is. Jim Freak, the score is 5-3. I was trying to get this problem corrected as far as our score bug goes. Nobody wants to help us out. But yes, right now, top of the 8th. Boyd is currently at 53 pitches.
I mean, the Mexican fans are they're loving it. They're going nuts.
I don't understand USA's. Like, I guess you got starters, you got guys that are stretched out. You put them in there and you have them take over. So they've used Clevenger and then they went to Boyd. Right, so they only used one other reliever, and then he's pretty much been in there for the majority. Since
and he can't pitch much longer, right?
He can only go to 65 himself, right? That would be an interesting caveat to Major League Baseball.
Pitch counts?
A pitch count, a firm pitch count limit for all pitchers.
I think that my argument against it would be that we don't really know that pitch counts are necessarily all that helpful, right? Like, remember back in the day, I mean, Nolan Ryan's throwing 130 pitches every game, and his arm never fell apart. And it's like guys these days are so coddled and their arms fall apart every 2 seconds, in part because I think they're throwing harder and the mechanics and whatnot. But
yeah, for sure.
It's just it's tough to like really know scientifically what helps and what doesn't.
Plus, I mean, do you really want to make a guy come out of a game that's throwing a no-hitter? That's throwing a perfect game.
And also, like, that's part of the strategy too, isn't it? Of like, oh, like this guy's not fully stretched out, so like we got to get him ramped up to speed, and so we're gonna take him out here, and this guy can keep going. Like, it's almost like knowing your team.
This is something specifically for World Baseball Classic, so that they can't kind of abuse
for sure
these guys being,
and so that they don't get hurt before the season, right before the season starts, which makes sense.
They just showed those guys in the Air Force jerseys, and all of them were in like jerseys, except one single guy had like an actual like baseball jersey that buttons up in the front. And I don't know why, but
I don't really get why they don't have mustaches, like you said. It feels like
still can't get over the lack of.
Feels
mustaches.
like a huge miss.
My God,
everybody I know in the Air Force has a mustache. That's a fact.
Should be mandatory, like their haircuts. You come in, you get your head buzzed, you grow out that little broom underneath your nose, pal. These games are getting exciting at the right time here. I mean, Puerto Rico is probably not as exciting as this one. Puerto Rico feels like they got it locked down, but still a 4-1 game over here.
You got to, Derek, I really wish you dyed your hair silver blonde like the Puerto Rican team,
man.
like I said on the podcast. That would have been special.
I really should have. I mean, my hair isn't that good as it stands. I shouldn't worry about losing more of it. Boom. Strikeout of Moncada. What up, Maze Devil? Said Matthew Boyd trolling. I don't know about that.
Dang. What a commercial.
The second pitcher. Oh no, I guess the other guy was on Team Mexico. Umpire shirts and hats are kind of electric for the WBC. I like Cuba's jersey. I think I really feel like more of these teams, like it's hard because they're trying to do flag-based stuff, right? And so many of the teams have red, white, and blue just as their colors, so it's going to naturally be that. But, man.
The star is cool on the Cuba jersey. They have like where it says Cuba in the front.
Yeah.
They have like their flags.
Yeah, the star down there.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins this should be allowed to use that flag design, and the other team can't use it until the next WBC. Because they both have the same flag, but it's just inverted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Griffin Jacks. You seem like the exact kind of guy to blow a game.
De España. Goat. Literally one of the goats of the WBC.
Yeah. No neck.
I mean,
no neck. Just ball-shaped head on ball-shaped body, like a snowman.
He's legitimately like 5'10".
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's awesome. What up, LB?
My God.
No, someone in the chat. Someone in the chat was named LB.
Oh.
And they said, "What's up?"
Oh, hi, LB.
You thought I was just calling him LB?
I was like,
I think I'd call him LBs.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. That's where you were going.
That's
with
LB,
it.
and that's LBs.
Oh my God. I was like, what a nickname. Alejandro Kirk, brother. Now is your time to make up for your lack of base running.
Mexico is hitting right now, and they have the tying run at the plate in
what did
Alejandro
you see
Kirk.
there? Are you not a catcher? I'm like, what? Some guy with toast. Is it avocado toast? Regular toast? Kirk.
The best two-strike hitter in the American League last year. Wow.
Not
That's
this time.
Double him up.
Not this time. Oh, the Air Force guys are pumped.
How many of them are actually in the Air Force? That's what I want to know. You better all be in the Air Force. Or else all of a sudden I'm raising some questions.
I bet none of them are, and it's just a bunch of guys that bought Paul Skeen's jerseys for the Air Force, and he
then
never
I'm
played
out.
for the Air Force
then I'm
baseball
out.
team.
If you're in the Air Force, I'm in. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in the Air Force and you're just doing that, I'm out.
How is Arrubarena up every single time,
Every time we look.
that we look over at this game?
No, I was going to say the same thing
Has
earlier.
he had 12 at-bats in this game?
Dude, it's nuts. It feels like he is the team.
I went to go get this because my birthday's coming up, and I wanted to try to procure this Puerto Rico hat as a birthday present.
Nice. I thought you had a Puerto Rico hat.
I do. I have the red one from
the red one. That's right.
Was that 20?
Yes, you need the blue one.
And so while I was doing that, instead, what I found was a bunch of other awesome variations of the Puerto Rico World Baseball Classic hat.
Shit.
They were all on
Like different colorways.
yeah, they
and
were like
stuff.
that hat color.
Hat
not
club,
just
yeah.
dude, not just different colorways. They have like there's this tree in Puerto Rico that grows called the flamboyant tree, and it has these really pretty like red flowers that grow on it, and it looks like it's on fire. That's kind of why they call it what they call it. And yeah, they have a freaking. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, is he getting a pitch? What? What's happening? There's this like chromatic hat.
Oh, Derek, look how sick that
I know the
one
baby
is.
blue with the yeah.
Derek, that's so incredibly hard. I might buy it.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of cool ones. A lot of cool ones.
That white one's cool.
Yeah. Like I don't know which one I want now.
There's this brown one.
Yeah, the brown one's really cool. They have a Jibarito one.
How do you spell it?
J-I-B-B. Yeah, there you go. It's the I think they're sold out, so I don't think they come up on.
It's not this one?
No. It's I think they're on New Era, no, not New Era, Hat Club's website.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think the reason because
They
like
sold out immediately.
yeah, and I think that they came up when I went to their site because I was looking at their stuff, and all the stuff that was all sold out was all freaking awesome looking. Yep, the Dominican hat's great.
I'm just not the biggest like red guy at this time in my life.
Sure.
Maybe that's just a. I just don't know. I don't know about white guys. White guys in red. I don't know if it's our color.
I'll tell you, man, I can't find a single thing wrong with the Team Mexico jersey from top to bottom.
No, it's cool as hell.
Their M logo is cool. Like everything about it, and it's all just kind of unique, you know.
It's pretty damn cool.
It hits all the notes for a baseball jersey, but it's good looking.
Have you seen all like the Team Mexico hats they have and whatnot? There's a million.
Oh yeah.
They have like so many different
Oh, yeah.
Mexico hats. They have like pink ones and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
Maze Devil says, "Don't Cubans have to defect to the U.S. to play in Major League Baseball?" I don't know if that is still the case, but I do know, like back when, like not that long ago, it absolutely was. You know, back when the Diamondbacks got Yasmani Tomas and why am I failing to think of the Dodger guy that tormented us? Puig. Puig had a crazy story. Like,
yeah, he did.
Puig
He like
hit
owed
out-
people money.
he hit out
forever.
like a box, like a shipping container or something like that. I remember
And
reading that.
he like owed people money forever.
Yeah.
Like it
Oh,
was,
for getting him out.
yeah, it was like
yeah.
the Coyotes that got him out the country were like
Yep.
like he literally owed them like 10% of his career winnings or earnings or something. Nuts.
And to answer your question, yes, that is still a thing. As of current regulations, Cuban baseball players generally must still defect or establish residency outside of Cuba to sign with a Major League Baseball team.
Huh.
A 2018 deal intended to allow illegal non-defector signings, but then it was revoked a year later. So that's what I was thinking of.
I'm just trying to think of like guys who have been like I mean like Luis Robert, like how did he what's his story? How did he get over?
Well, I think players that like came to the United States as like children and such would still qualify as Cuban players, but let's see.
Yeah, he defected.
He defected in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I imagine it's a pretty big risk to defect, so you want to make sure that you're not just doing it to be a fluke.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I'm sure that's not very looked upon very highly.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks though, man. It's like I don't know. Wouldn't it be good for Cuba for me to go make some money and then come back here and give money to the community?
Look at what Benito's done for Puerto Rico. Look
Yeah.
at what Bad Bunny has actually done for Puerto Rico. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing what he's done for the economy. It's amazing what he's done to increase tourism.
I think Roberto Clemente, like I know we mentioned him earlier, he was another guy who was kind of like influential like that
huge.
for Puerto Rico.
Oh my God! To this day, when
The
you walk
reason
around Puerto Rico,
all these kids want to play baseball is because of him.
Yeah, 100%. The Santurce Cangrejeros, right? The crab catchers. They are one of the, that was like one season. And it was Willie Mays and Roberto Clemente playing on this team. And they were incredible. And they whooped everyone's ass. But it was just such a brief period in time. And again, when you go to Puerto Rico like I did this past summer, you see people wearing the jerseys everywhere and wearing Santurce stuff. And so that's why I got into it, because I was like, what is, I didn't know much about it. Like I know about baseball leagues in Puerto Rico. I know that they've had a lot of famous players come through there and they've produced a lot of famous players, but I just never really understood the impact that particular one season had on baseball in Puerto Rico. And again, you could say like that stuff is impactful. Not only is impactful, but then when you see those guys like Roberto Clemente leave and go find success elsewhere, it's inspiring,
Yeah. And then they come back. They bring back a lot of them.
Yes, I mean
Roberto Clemente was a huge philanthropist,
Puerto
guy
Ricans,
that loved to donate
God.
his money and time.
I have never seen a group of people so small that are so proud of where they come from, And I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe the thought is that that's not what's going to happen. Like the thought is that you let your players go play, they're going to go make their money elsewhere, they're never going to come back, But again, I can't believe the impact that one singer has had on the island of Puerto Rico, right? So it's
crazy that a guy like Moncada can play for Cuba or Rosario, but other guys who are Cuban who defect are not. I wonder what the reasoning is behind them being allowed to play in those
I don't think it's
not.
allowed. I think it maybe is about wanting to play for Cuba. Also, this is not the Cuban national team in the same way it would be for the Olympics. Remember that the World Baseball Classic is put on by Major League Baseball. It's the reason why there were Venezuelan players that felt secure in performing in this. It wasn't like they were going to send them to Venezuela and then make them stay there and such. And you know what I mean? It's not. Most of these players aren't even going to go to the countries that their teams are from as a part of this thing. And even if they did, it was for a very brief amount of time, most likely, unless like Puerto Rico, where you play in Puerto Rico, or Japan, where you're playing in Japan. But,
so Moncada did not technically defect in a traditional sense, leaving the country illegally. He was granted legal release by the Cuban government in 2014, which allowed him to depart officially, establish residency in Guatemala, and become a free agent with the Red Sox.
Is that the case with everybody here that's participating in this?
Well, a lot of these guys are not Major League Baseball players.
Sure.
So that's why I think that it makes sense that those dudes probably play in the Cuban league. Ahmad Rosario did not defect.
Wow, weird.
Or not Ahmad Rosario. Which Rosario's on their team? Eddie Rosario. Let's see. He did not defect. Wait, he's on the Puerto Rican team.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a Cuban player that I was thinking of? Like Yohan Lopez, he's playing for Cuba. I wonder what's going on there.
Yeah.
You know?
Was that the end of your computer?
It was.
Mine's at the end as well. All right, here we go. Final inning. Could be. Final half an inning. Mexico down by 2.
Let's make it interesting.
Yeah, I would love to see at least a tie game and send it in the bottom of the 9th and let the USA win it there.
That's weird that Moncada could be granted release. So why wouldn't every Cuban player just say, "Hey, I'd love to go play sports ball in the United States"? Cool, sounds good, fellas.
Seems like the thing that there's a lot of
Like, why is Moncada
a
special
lot
treatment?
more to that. Well,
Like, where it's like, yeah, he can, but God forbid the Gurriels do it.
I mean, I feel like what you're asking for is for a communist country to play fairly, which actually would be how communism kind of works.
I mean, that's ideally how it's supposed to work.
But we know that's not how it works. So,
Do
sure.
you know Despaigne plays outfield? And by the way, he's 5'7".
Oh,
He's not 5'10".
God.
He's 5'7".
I
It
love
says
him even more.
His listed weight, Derek, go ahead and guess it.
285 pounds.
209.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
209.
Yep. A man,
He hasn't been 209 since he was in the third
a man
grade.
with a face like that is listed at 209.
He hasn't been 209 since he was in
This
third
guy
grade,
is listed
brother.
at 209 pounds, chat.
Oh.
He is my goat, though. Love that guy. Oh, yeah, like Alexi Ramirez. He's playing for Cuba in 06. So how is he playing in the majors and then...
I think you're expecting for, again, the World Baseball Classic team to be like actually a national team. And even though they are that in the spirit of this is still a tournament that's run by Major League Baseball.
I'm more interested in how some people are granted release and how some people are not allowed to come represent their country.
I think the reason why is because there are multiple ways for you to do it, right? And the problem is that
Like, what is Derek,
doing it. Well, hold on. I'm just saying. Right?
No, I get you.
There are people that apply for citizenship and come to this country in the United States legally, and then there are other people that just walk across the border, right? I'm not trying to make this into that, but I'm just saying, like, there's a way for you to do things legally, and usually that requires money and paperwork and time and approval, or you can just defect and you could just leave and not do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the idea there is that, again, if you defect, there's probably a good chance that you're not welcome back to participate on behalf of Cuba in something like this. And that could be the reason why we're not seeing defectors, because Cuba still has
Yeah, but I mean, that
a
makes
say in this, even though this is a Major League Baseball tournament, right?
no question. I mean, dictatorships always they control every aspect of their countries because their image matters to them. So that
Correct.
part makes perfect sense to me. It's just that I'm not saying that it's not different. All I'm saying is I want to know what the difference is
Here we
between
go.
Moncada and these other players.
There we go.
And Alexi Ramirez is an even more interesting case, Derek. It says he left Cuba, but he did not consider himself a defector, despite it not being with official permission from the Cuban government. He claims he's not a defector, and then he moved back there to play for the Cuban national, like in their league, like 2 years ago. So then they were like, "Cool, you're cool with us now, as long as you say you didn't defect." That's just weird. They could have such a fun team.
I think Chief Crazy Buffalo hit the nail on the head. He said Cuba is kind of too messy to understand or explain in a podcast.
I understand this, guys. That doesn't mean that I'm not curious and I'm not going to do my research.
No.
I feel like
It's not. No, I mean,
you're like, Damon, you're trying to make sense of what Cuba's decision-making process is, and I'm like, I don't know if I am. I just want to know what their answers are more so I can be like, okay, this is why they say this is different than this.
Luis Robert Jr. played for Cuba in 2023.
Weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why isn't he here right now? And he defected.
Well, there's lots of players that aren't here. Like, at the end of the day, it's your choice.
Yeah, but he defected, so it's weird that he got the chance to play and that he would want to, but then he would not want to play this year.
I don't think you and I are
that.
familiar with the rules on that or how it even works in regards to defecting or not defecting, right? Like,
What do you mean?
well, we're not. We're speculating here that it's because of defecting that's the reason why you wouldn't participate in it. But that
I think it's 100%. I think it's 100% the reason why a guy like Moncada, who plays Major League Baseball, is allowed to, and most of them are not. You know?
But how do you know that they're not allowed to play for them versus just not wanting to?
I guess that is a question, but it seems like it's an either or, maybe both. You know,
I mean, obviously you have like
I don't.
Lourdes who's injured, so Lourdes wouldn't be able to participate even if he wanted to or was asked to, right? But again, there's kind of a request, like the same way the Chinese Taipei team asked Corbin to be a part of their team, right? Corbin turned them down. He went to Team USA. But if Corbin didn't have the alternative to play Team USA, he could still turn down Chinese Taipei and then just not participate in the World Baseball Classic altogether, right? So I don't know. I'm just saying there might be more reasons to this behind it other than that they're not allowed to be a part of it. I mean, up until recently, this tournament struggled to get major leaguers to participate. It's not to say there weren't a smattering of major leaguers that were participating. It just, up until the last couple of World Baseball Classics, it hasn't been this level of participation from the top stars in baseball. This is also a really, really young, really new tournament that's just still a baby, But this in 2023, this is what makes it exciting. This is what makes it a thing that people will tune into and be excited about every 3 years, is the fact that they were able to get this level of participation. So perhaps that changes things for other countries like Cuba. Maybe they do get more participation. Maybe just to compete, they stop giving a shit about what guys did, and just, if you're from Cuba, you can be on this team. I don't know.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
I mean, Team Mexico, or some of the other teams, for instance, right? Like Nolan Arenado being on Team Puerto Rico because his mom, even though he's never been to the island, and Alec Thomas being a 2-time, member of Team Mexico now, doesn't speak a word of Spanish,
And now it's Alec Thomas.
And now it is up to Alec Thomas.
Books-
2 outs, down by 2, 1 on, top of the 9th.
Wow. Cinema. He's done it before.
I remember we were just talking about having really good times watching him do that.
Book's journey, I hear you, and it didn't look good so far in this game. I'll throw back at you. I'm sure you, being a Jordan Lawler stan, have been saying the same thing about Jordan Lawler's hot spring, correct? Or do those count and Alex don't?
It's also just a
Just
weird
trying to do
thing.
the math.
Alex hitting against Paul Skeens today. I mean, I know he took 1 at bat not against Skeens, but that didn't look good.
He has 2 strikeouts too.
3, doesn't he? I think all 3 strikeouts.
I think it's just 2. They flashed 2 on the screen last time, unless that was wrong.
Yeah.
It's looking like when Alec just has no chance of hitting a baseball.
Yeah. 100%.
And we've seen this before.
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely.
When you're like, oh, he's just not even going to come close to making contact. Oh, you were more asking the question. It was not a rhetorical question. Well, I apologize, brother.
What
he
question
is
did
not.
you ask?
He is not. That hit him. That didn't hit him? Oh, wow. I thought that hit his foot. To answer your question, Alec Thomas has not looked good so far. He's 0 for 3. He's up right now. His 2 swings in this at-bat have been bad. But it could all change with 1 swing.
I mean, you literally don't remember. You don't remember anything he did if he ties it. No, that ain't going to get it done.
It was close. I mean, it almost went through.
Yeah.
But that was his best contact of the day.
Yeah.
USA wins. Should we finish out this Puerto Rico game here, Derek? We got potentially
Might as well.
one more out.
Just need one more.
With 49-year-old
all of our
Alexi Ramirez at the plate.
Oh, God.
Edwin Diaz is pitching against Alexi Ramirez. And Alexi Ramirez
Good
is probably
luck, brother.
in the box going, what the fuck did I sign up for?
He's just kind of smiling. He's got a smirk on his face.
Dude, I hope he hits a bomb.
he's
I
like-
want a bomb bad.
Oh,
that was the
pitch. And did you see Martin Maldonado doing a little woo sidestep? Let's go.
How about those Puerto Ricans,
How
Derek?
about those Puerto Ricans? Undefeated. Undefeated.
And who y'all got next? Mexico?
No. It would be right. Mexico is
Wasn't that? I
no
thought,
Canada. They got Canada next.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Canada has to win or else they're eliminated. So it's looking like Cuba and Puerto Rico might make it out of Pool A instead of Canada. We had Puerto Rico, but we did not have Cuba for sure.
I agree with you, Chief Crazy Buffalo. It's going to be all right because Alec Thomas is going to walk off Japan in style, and we won't even remember this 0-for-4 night.
Hell yeah. All right.
Well, Derek, you want to outro him out?
Hell yeah, I want to outro him out. I want some food. Let's go get some dinner, Damon. Let's put the kids to bed and go get dinner. We thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate your time as always. Had a great time watching this World Baseball Classic. We will be back with another watch along for the final game next Tuesday, championship. Come back here, watch some baseball with us. Maybe we'll do a better job of making dinner plans for sure. But, of course, until then, you can follow us on social. I'm a @Cap_caveman with a K. Damon is at Damon Dog with a DAWG. And we're all Damon's dogs. Bark, bark. Except Shohei Ohtani. He is very much not Damon's dog. Show is at PHNX_Dbacks. Everything else is at PHNX_sports. We love you guys. We thank you for your time. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another 12 p.m. show. And until then, behave yourselves, Emily. And remember, kids, baseball is fun, but it's so much more fun when Alec Thomas doesn't go 0-for-4 with 3 strikeouts.
We all silly like the mayor.